chaotic truth beats fireworks, inflames the air. Flash and burn like acid rain. Truth won't bend, it won't break. Voices rise, it can't be changed. Like sunlight, it's a flame. Solid souls can't ignore. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Born in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes the groove. In the shadows he stands tall. Echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Strong in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall. Echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Strong in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the heart of the unrest, truth will rise, it won't detest. Voices blend in rhythmic quest. Lies will fade, truth will manifest.
I want to know how.
Must be the money. Yeah. Must be the money. It's got to be, 'cause I've got what's wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Let's do all four today. Let's do all four today, guys. Get the likes up, share the video. Here we go.
Must be the money that's got them on my side. Must be the money, I'm never going wrong. Must be the money that keeps me looking fly. Must be the money that's got me cruising in style. Must be the money that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the money, 'cause I've got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the money, people I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the money, I've got so much bling. Must be the money, 26 with all this wealth. Must be the money that funds my lifestyle. Must be the money, the party's at my place.
What's up, Cliff? Salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, guys. It is a beautiful, what's today? What is today? Today is the 9th. Yeah, February 9th, 2026. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way. I got a host of topics for today. Sending out positivity to you all at the speed of light. Guys, real quick, I want to, before we get into the main topic, I want to say lately I've fallen asleep to Gregorian music. Gregorian chant music. And I could tell you this, guys, if any of you suffer with sleep apnea or you have a lot of nightmares, if you have wet dreams, maybe I don't know why you have wet dreams. I don't know. But if you have any problems with sleep, guys, I'm telling you from my experience, Gregorian music quite possibly is the remedy for any type of sleep ailment you have. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. You know, a lot of you guys may drink a lot of alcohol, and alcohol causes a lot of nightmares or night tremors or obscene images and dreams. And I'm not saying that this is a fact, YouTube. I'm just saying it works for me in terms of Gregorian music. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Guys, if you've noticed, I took all the videos and put them on. The majority of videos are on unlisted currently. And there is a reason for that, which I'm not going to tell you guys. But if you'd like to access the live memberships, go to the membership. If you would like to access the live streams, excuse me, go to the membership and click the live stream memberships, and you will have access to the live stream for 24 hours. I believe we're going to do 24 hours, excuse me. And then I will have to put it on. I'll give you enough time to download the video on live stream for your purposes, because there's going to be a lot of changes to the channel. So that's just an FYI, guys. Get the likes up, share the video. Cliff says, CT, so glad you are streaming today. I'm so glad you support the channel, buddy. Positivity is definitely coming your way, Cliff, at the speed of light. Guys, give Cliff a big thumbs up, $ emoji. Thank you so much, Cliff. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming your way. Lena, what's up, sweetheart, with the $2 super chat.
Cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Thank you so much, Lena. I'm sending out positivity to you at the speed of light. Thank you so much, Lena, for all of your continued support. Lena says, good morning, CT. Did you see the halftime show? No, I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all. And that includes the halftime show with Bugs Bunny. Was it Bugs Bunny? I don't know this guy. I don't really listen to a lot of pop music. I think a lot of pop music is, you know, it's gutter music, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion, but from the perspective, the way that I see it, it's a lot of gutter music. I didn't watch it, so I have no idea how Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, whatever the guy's name did. I have no idea. From what I've heard, he did it in Spanish. He did it in Spanish, Lena, from what I've heard. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is coming your way. Sire, what's up, buddy? Salute to you. Sire says, I didn't watch the Super Bowl either. I was in bed. Yeah, the Super Bowl sports are so played out now. Everybody's a multi-millionaire. Everybody has a deal. Everybody has an NIL. It's watered down. The Pro Bowl is flag football now. It's too diva-ish, if that's a word. Everybody's a diva now. It's not like the good old days where you had to earn your keep. And to me, I just can't. I totally forgot that the Super Bowl was even occurring over the weekend, to be completely honest with you. Republic Room says, I loved Trump's response to that silly halftime show. I didn't see Trump's response, but I'm pretty sure it is funny as hell. Was it on video? Was he in Air Force One? I have no idea. So I'm going to check that out. Thank you so much, Republic Room. Positivity is definitely coming your way at the speed of light. Who else do we have in the building, guys? Get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is coming your way. Seven Still says, I'll have to check out the Gregorian chant music. Yeah, it's really good for deep sleeping. Since I've been listening to Gregorian music while asleep, I'm telling you, it's almost as if you are on. It's heaven-like. It's heavenly, to be completely honest with you. It's like you're on a pillow somewhere on a cloud just floating, and you wake up and you feel really, really refreshed. It's really a good musical genre, if you will, to listen to. Salute to you, Seven Still. Positivity is definitely coming your way at the speed of light. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Republic Room said, he said, I couldn't even understand what Bad Bunny, was saying. Oh, yeah. I mean, I heard he did it in Spanish. I'm not knocking Spanish. I know Spanish is spoken by, a quarter of a billion people. But America is an English country. Let's be completely honest about it. I know a lot of people will say, well, we don't have an official language. Yeah, we don't have an official language, but when in Rome, do as the Romans. I mean, America traditionally has been an English speaking country, and the founding fathers, they didn't write the goddamn Declaration of Independence in Spanglish, Spanish, whatever language that Bugs Bunny was singing last night. I don't know what language it is. I know it wasn't American. But what's up? Lena says, when you go off cam, do we make you a drink? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Lena.
Must be the Monday. Got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, 'cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew. People I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out.
Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is coming your way, guys. Let me know how my mic is sounding. Let me know how the camera looks. Positivity is definitely coming your way. So I see a lot of you guys didn't watch the Super Bowl. I see a lot of you guys didn't even pay attention to it. Yeah, I mean, it's so many things you could do with your life. And Andrew Tate, whom, I don't really get into the whole Andrew Tate saga, but Andrew Tate said it best, man. Sports are really for people, well, not sports, but watching other men succeed is really for, it's kind of, I got to meet Andrew Tate halfway. It's kind of loserous for a dude, oh man, look at that other dude succeeding, man. Look at him, man, and then this person eating their nachos and getting fat, not working out. And I get what a lot of modern people, a lot of modern men today, they are seeing through the veil. They are seeing through the lies. They're seeing through the propaganda. Time is finite. And watching other men fly through the air and run down a field with a pigskin, maybe it is a waste of time to a degree, especially when you get older, and maybe that's why a lot of men of yesteryear were pot-bellied and, alcoholics, lazy to a degree. And maybe, Andrew Tate is right, man. Maybe when men, more men need to pursue their own passion. Lena, pursue their own passion instead of watching other dudes run up and down the field. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Matt, look at you, man. Thank you so much. Matt is in the building. Thank you so much, Matt. Guys, give Matt a big thumbs up.
Monday, got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, 'cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew. People I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out.
Thank you so much, Matt. Matt says Zach was wrong about the Super Bowl. He said the Patriots and the 52-point total both were incorrect. His last appearance didn't age well. I can't remember exactly what Zach said about his prediction, but let's be honest, his whatever he's doing is bullshit. All that number thing is fake. So we can definitely read through the room with that. Sheena, what's up, sweetheart? Thank you so much, Sheena. Positivity is coming your way. Topsy says the NFL is going global, which is why they are scheduling more and more games outside of the U.S. The halftime show being sung in Spanish is the U.S. appealing to a broader audience. Topsy, I'm a little bit older than you, man, and let's be honest, far more wiser. the NFL is not going global, sir. It's not. The greater world, believe it or not, is not what you think. First of all, there's a size difference throughout the planet. It's not going to go global in India. Let's be honest about that. That cancels out at least 1 billion people, right? It's not going to go global in China. I could tell you that right now. It's not going to go global in Japan. I know that they play it in little niche little arenas, but it's a size thing. Most men around the world aren't as big as American men, you know. And if you traveled outside the world, you know that most men outside the world are not that big, not that tall, not that big. In football, it's a game of it's a very, very strategic game with a lot of rules. Every goddamn play is a rule. It's a rule violation. It's a rule. So many rules. It's rules. It's not like a simple game like, you know, even I call soccer a poverty game, Topsy, but soccer is easy. You know, just a little silly little ball and you kick it into a net. Football is a very complex sport, and it's a generational sport, and you have to work your way up and learn how to play it. It's very complex, man. It's a very complex sport with different jobs on the field, different jobs, different maneuvers, and you have to know so many different rules, different plays. It's not going to go global in places where it's pretty much an alien sport. It's almost the equivalent of what's it, croquet? What do they play over there? It's like, I can't even describe. It's almost like it looks like baseball, croquet. What sport is that, Republic Room? Is that croquet? Croquet. Yeah, it's croquet, right? I believe it's croquet. I believe it's croquet. Let me know, guys. Is it croquet? I can't remember the damn name of it. I think it's croquet. Cricket. It's just, to me, because it's a silly, stupid looking game. It's a silly game. It wind up their hand, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, the thing of the matter is that no, Topsy. I'm a little bit older than you, man. It's not. First of all, football has a tradition here. It has a high school tradition. You know, the high schools are built around football. The colleges, for damn sure, like the big colleges, are built around football. Many places around the planet, man, they don't really operate on obsessing over certain sports at their universities or their high school level. So you don't get that aura about the sport. You know, you get that aura about the sport because you're a high school kid and that makes you popular. In America, being on a football team, if you're on a football team at a lot of these colleges, you could be a red shirt. You could be a walk-on who never plays. Man, that's automatic status. They don't have that in other countries, man. So I know, Topsy, you like to think that the 5'4" Mexicans and the 4'11" Chile people in Chile will learn how to play, but it's not, bro. It's not. It's all propaganda bullshit. And the NFL is not a global sport. I hate to break it to you, buddy. I really do. I hate to break it to you. Guys, get the likes up. Share the video, guys. Positivity is coming your way. L says, facts, CT. Football is 3D chess. You have to win one-on-one in a team effort. Guys, get the likes up. Share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way, guys. In the meantime, go over to Just the Guys podcast and subscribe. And also go over to Pops and Politics and subscribe. Guys, get the likes up. Share the video. Yeah, it's not going to go global, man. I hate to break it to you, buddy. I really do. I really hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy. Republic Room says some of those cricket games last many hours, like many hours. What the hell is cricket? Every time I see cricket, it's some little Indian dude. He's winding up his hand and then he's throwing a sock with some sand in it or something. And if somebody has like a 2x4 and they hit it, I don't know. I mean, it's obscene. Hey, listen, that's your culture, fine. But we are Americans. It doesn't translate over here because we didn't grow up with this sport. And so think about football, Republic Room, and this young guy, Topsy, who doesn't understand the world. he really believes that football is going to go global. It's not, because you have to have grown up as a culture in it. The dad going to the sports bar with his son. Oh, we're gonna go watch the Buckeyes game, son. We're gonna play Michigan, kick their ass. It's this state rivalry, this region rivalry. The other places don't have that type of culture. They don't have that culture. So the sport doesn't translate over to other places. They tried to do it in Brazil. It doesn't work in Brazil because soccer is too ingrained into the culture, and jujitsu might as well just be a day of the week over there because it's so ingrained over in Brazil. So you're competing with legacy culture, and football can't compete with jujitsu over in Brazil. It can't compete. It just can't do it. And football probably can't compete over in Japan because Japan's culture is too orderly. It's too, even though to a degree football is an ordered chaos, but it's too peaceful. Football is a very violent sport. It's a very violent sport. And a lot of these cultures, Republic Room, particularly Japanese culture, they value intelligence. They value the mind, the idea of crashing into another human being at full speed. I mean, I don't think your average Japanese wants to walk around their society like an artard. Like many of our football players end up walking around dumb as a box. I hate to say it. It's and I'm YouTube. I'm being friendly here, but it's a lot of our football players are pretty. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I got to be very careful, Republic Room, because YouTube is, you know how YouTube is. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Great breakdown, CT. Thank you so much. Black Bear says, "What's up, CT?" in the chat. American football is the heartbeat of America. Yeah, and Black Bear understands this because he played football. He grew up in a football town. He went to a football school. I didn't go to a football school. I went to a college where they loved the football team, even though we were always under 500. But it's not a translatable sport. It's not. So that's why it's funny to me when people say, "Oh, the Seattle Seahawks, they're the world champions." No, they're not. 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 Only 100 million. Only Americans watch the Super Bowl. But globally speaking, people watch the World Cup. That's a world sport. Even though I don't like soccer, I always call it a poverty sport. It's an impoverished sport. I mean, hell, you could take a goddamn can and kick it down the street. But yeah, this guy, he doesn't understand the rule. He's a kid. So, Topsy says, "I'm not that invested. I'm just making a pretty obvious observation. The NFL is definitely attempting to go global. If they weren't, they would keep the games inside the US." Yeah, the NFL can go. Oh, okay. So the NFL is trying to go global. Yeah, that is true. So they are trying to go global, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. Like I said, man, these other cultures value education. They value their brains. They value, yeah. Over in America, okay, let's go get some nachos, man. Second quarter gonna start up in a minute. Let's get it don't work over in these other countries, man. It don't work. And then the food culture doesn't work either, Topsy. I mean, think about this. You go to a football game. There's a certain types of food you eat. Over in Japan, I mean, imagine going to a football game and they're serving sushi. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Thank you so much, Topsy. What's up, Universal Jones? Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming your way at the speed of light, guys. Get the likes up. L says, "I guess sumo wrestling doesn't exist. Sumo wrestling doesn't damage your brain. Neither does jujitsu. It actually makes you more intelligent, angles, movement, different positions. I've done jujitsu. It doesn't, you're not in there getting slammed on your dome every goddamn play like you do in football. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, guys. Get the likes up. Republic Room says they don't value brain damage. No, they do not. They don't. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Am I missing a super chat? I think I am. Warren, what's up, buddy, with the $2 super chat? I was hoping ICE would raid the halftime show. That's pretty funny. Get the likes.
Must be the money. Must be the money. Got to be, cause I got what's wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
You said you was hoping ICE would raid the Super Bowl. If I'm not mistaken, Bugs Bunny is a citizen, right? Isn't he a citizen? He's Puerto Rican, right? Yeah, if he's Puerto Rican, he's a citizen by default, because Puerto Rican is a territory owned by the United States. They are, if I'm not mistaken, Bugs Bunny he's a citizen. So yeah. I mean, I get the joke. The joke is funny. Don't get me wrong. Let's see, guys. Sheena says they tried that in Ireland. American college teams play in Dublin Stadium. Let's see who else is in the building. What's up, Brooklyn? Salute to you. Positivity is coming your way, guys. Give Brooklyn a big thumbs up, dollar sign emoji. Thank you so much for coming out. Big Dog Sports says, what's up, BD? Says Puerto Ricans are American, and they are, sir. They are American. I went to school with Puerto Ricans, by the way. Who else is in the building, man? Who else is in the building? What's up, Cliff? Once again says, CT, you are talking about American football. You might as well speak the language from Mars to us foreigners, CT. You sound alien to. I told you. Yeah, I get what Topsy was saying. Topsy wasn't arguing his point. He was saying the NFL is attempting to do it. So I got that point. Yeah, Cliff, the NFL is attempting to sell this product across the ocean. It's not a sellable. It doesn't sell good here. It doesn't sell good across the pond, man. It doesn't sell good. The culture is just not compatible. It's not. And like I said before, football is ingrained in American culture. It goes back damn near 200 years, man. And it evolved from other sports. I believe it evolved from rugby, soccer, and car crashes. That wasn't funny, but the thing of the matter is that it doesn't translate overseas for some reason. I don't know. It just doesn't do it. It doesn't hit the spot. Yeah. And again, if you didn't grow up in that culture, if you didn't grow up seeing high school football team or high school rivalries, you didn't grow up seeing college rivalries. You just don't really care for the sport. I grew up in Ohio. I grew up in football. This is football country here. I grew up Cliff, knowing at least 20 high school teams in Ohio when I really followed football. Oh man, yeah. St. Ignatius, dude. Oh man, yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh man. And then college, the Buckeyes. It's over, bro. It's over. Savage with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Savage, man. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is
must be the money. Must be the money. Got to be, cause I got what's wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Shout out to Savage. Hey guys, give Savage a big thumbs up, dollar sign emoji. He says the Savage family welcomes my niece Charlie this morning. She is 10 weeks early. Pray for her and my sisters. Guys, pray for or send positivity or whatever it is you believe to Savage's family. Congrats, Savage, to your family. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way at the speed of light, guys. Let's see here. Blackberry says, CT, keep it real. Puerto Rican coochie is fire. Yes, one of the first loves of my life was a Puerto Rican girl. Puerto Rican, yeah. Oh yeah. She tried to fight me on the public transportation when we were kids, man. And I don't know what I said to her, but a lot of those Puerto Ricans, they're kind of, they're out there kind of, YouTube. I'm just joking, but they're kind of crazy. But Yeah, but yeah, love of my life, man. Love of my life. Yeah. When I was a kid, she was the love of my life, which is about a couple of weeks. But yeah, it wasn't that long. I mean, you go through relationships so quick in high school. Lena says, "Congrats, sending prayers to you and your sister and her baby." That goes out to Savage. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Black Bear sending out prayers as well. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is coming your way. But yeah, man, Sire says, I agree. Puerto Rican women are sexy, but they are crazy. Yeah. Puerto Rican women, Jamaican women. Who else have I been with that's a foreigner? Well, I'm talking about from the Americas. Yeah. Jamaican women are nuts. They're nuts. A lot of them are super cute, but yeah, nuts. Yeah. I don't know how any man could deal with them. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Republic Room says Puerto Rican is a nationality, not a race. I'm sure Black Bear doesn't know that. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Who else is in the chat for today before I get into the first topic with Jasmine Crockett talking sassy? Jasmine Crockett, she's running for Senate. And, I'm going to keep saying it. I really believe that she's going to be the next president, to be honest with you. They're setting this all up. The powers that be, they're setting all this up. But, yeah, who's going to be the next president? She got real sassy the other day at an event. And her ghetto side came out. And a lot of times, man, you get so angry, you get to lying and carrying on. So that's what happened at this event. And I wanted to play that video, Republic Room. Did you see this video, Republic Room, of Jasmine Crockett? She got the lying, talking about she's a great lawmaker. I said, God damn, what law has she written? I mean, what bill has she written that has become law? Because I'm unaware of that. Anybody from Texas? Republic Room says, I'm so sick of Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she is kind of sassy. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is coming your way, guys. Get the likes up. What's up, Skywalker? Salute to you, CT. I hope you are having a wonderful and blessed day. And good to see you are back from your break. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is coming your way, guys. Brooklyn says, there is no way, CT. They will make Mondami their front man way before Crockett. I don't think so, Brooklyn. I don't think so. Jasmine Crockett has too much juice. She's too polarized. She has too much juice. She's very polarized. She's a very polarizing character. Very, very outspoken. And I'm just going to call it like I see it. I truly believe it doesn't matter what side of the aisle. Women are going to come to her back. I really believe that. Yep, I really believe it. And then, let's be honest about it. All of this tough girl ghetto behavior is really an act, right? Brooklyn is really an act. I really believe if she secures the Senate seat, you're going to see a different Jasmine Crockett, because you can't, the Senate is a very, very professional institution, unlike the House of Representatives. I mean, anybody can be a member of the House of Representatives. Let's be completely honest about it. But the Senate seat is only 2 in each state. These are your more professional politicians. These are your more, these are the politicians that are probably, people, hit them on the shoulder like they did Obama. They tap you on the shoulder. The powers that be, hey, we want you to be president, and they send you to a room and they show you a clip of JFK being, K-worded, and they say, any questions? So we want you to be president, but just watch this clip real quick. And so, with them being smarter, they get what's going on. So they put you into a room and somebody is smoking on a cigar and they just show that clip of JFK, and they say, any questions? And you say, oh, okay, well, pretty much, you guys get my drift. Yeah, I got to be very careful because, YouTube is on my ass. Guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Brooklyn says, I agree with that. Jasmine will code switch. Yeah, she a code switch. What's up, Mella? Salute to you. Cliff says, why act ghetto, Jasmine Crockett? I don't understand that. Jasmine POTUS, Lord help us. Yes, she will be the president of the United States. But she's acting that way because a lot of her, I gotta say this, Cliff. Look at the hey, Cliff, you are overseas, man. Look at the average American and how they behave. A lot of Americans act just like Jasmine Crockett. Go into your local mall, go into a food court. Just go in, Cliff, whenever you come into the States, buddy, just go somewhere where there's a large volume of Americans. They act just like Jasmine Crockett. So Jasmine Crockett is acting like her constituency. Let's be honest about it. The more professional you are in America, that's more international cadence. That's more international behavior. We need you to act this certain way. We need you to behave a certain way. That's grooming you to interact with international politicians. But in America, you can act like a damn buffoon here if you're dealing with your own constituency. I mean, that's pretty much what that is. In a nutshell. Positive. I mean, Lena, what's up, Lena? Salute to you. Positive.
Cause I've got folks wanting to be my friend. Let's be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Lena says Jasmine Crockett, will never be president. Americans will not vote for a woman, especially a black woman. Only woman that has had a chance will be the only woman that will have a chance is Oprah. I mean, that's your opinion, but like I said before, Lena, the powers that be, whoever they are, they pick and choose who will be the president and who will not be the president. And if they want Jasmine Crockett to become president, Lena, I mean, it could happen. It could definitely happen, especially if she is a tool that can serve their interest. I mean, let's just be completely honest about it. So it's very plausible to assume that she is being groomed. I mean, why not just stay a member of the House? But it's a reason why she's running for Senate. And like I said before, senators act totally different. And she might be, she's being groomed. She's being groomed. Now she's acting sassy in this video I'm going to show, but she's waiting to, if she wins the Senate seat, you will see a totally different Jesus Christ, Candace Owens, Jasmine Crockett. Guys, get the likes up. Thank you so much, Lena. Warren, what's up, buddy? Salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming. Must be the Monday. Got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Warren with the $10 super chat. CT, why do you think human beings are so fascinated with watching grown men tossing a ball around the field? It is a child's game. It doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of the universe. Yeah, it's a distraction. It's a distraction. It's to me, and I'm going to be honest about it, you haven't really won anything in life. And what I mean is this, right? Having a house, having a car, having a job is cool. But there is something to the male spirit that yearns for adventure and danger, putting your body at risk. And a lot of men don't put their bodies at risk in danger. And when we see other men doing it, whether it's real or artificial, we become obsessed with that. Like, again, man, watching Michael Jordan fly through the air, even as a grown man, it's like watching the highlights. It's addictive because a lot of men can't do that. A lot of men aren't athletic. A lot of men don't put themselves through the training. A lot of men just don't have it genetically to even have those fast twitch muscles. So when you see another man that is able to do what appears to be God-like feats of strength, there is something appealing about that. And I truly believe a lot of us, we watch these sports because there's this yearning for masculine excellence outside of a job, you know. So that's my breakdown of it. Guys, get the likes. And it's easy. It's distracting. You don't have to worry about politics and war, you know, especially if the war is in a contained environment. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Here we go. The trifecta. What's up, buddy? Positivity is definitely coming.
Must be the Monday. It's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, cause I've got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew. People I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out.
Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. The trifecta with the $5 super chat. CT, why do you think FBA's idolize Ibrahim Traore? From what I've seen of Burkina Faso, is just another African SO country. The trifecta, I normally would kick somebody like you about this chat for saying something that crazy, but I'm not. And thank you so much for the super chat. Ibrahim Traore is loved by FBA. He's loved by continental Africans because of his youth. He reminds a lot of us of Thomas Sankara, who was the president of Burkina Faso up until his assassination in 1987. And because we love him because he represents change. He represents independence. You know, hang tight for me, Mella. Hang tight for me, Mella. Thank you so much. I see the message, Mella. Mella, thank you so much. He represents something that a lot of us want, and a lot of us would definitely want a state totally independent of micromanagement from non-black forces, right? You know, obviously in a global world, we have to rely on trading and commerce with other groups of people. But what Ibrahim Traore and his predecessor, not his immediate predecessor, I forgot the guy's name, the one who was overthrown, but I'm talking about Thomas Sankara. They wanted their people to be totally self-sufficient. And that's why he's loved and adored, to be honest with you. Yep. Yeah, that's why. And believe it or not, man, you know, to you, it may be a SO country. That's fine. But Burkina Faso, the Burkinabe people, they have their own car. They have increased tourism into the country. And what I mean tourism is you have European individuals coming there. You have Black Americans coming there. You have other groups of people coming there that would not have stepped foot in, I believe the capital city is called Ouagadougou. I believe it's called Ouagadougou, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, you know, so it might be a SO country to you, man, but it's a developing country like most countries on the planet. And that's truly the reason why I and other people support Ibrahim Traore. Guys, get the likes up. Thank you so much for the question, buddy. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Positivity is coming your way. Let's see who else is in the building. The infamous Marty Mark says most FBA have those talents, CT. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree. Now that I will agree with. I will agree when FBAs aren't drinking and smoking. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When we were kids, some of these kids growing up could naturally just fight, naturally wrestle. They didn't have to go to classes. Some of them just had, better fast twitch muscles. Some of them were certainly faster. Some of them could do a lot of feats, man, without training. It's just, you know, when you introduce alcohol or drugs into the system and bad food, it depletes those talents, man, in negativity. But I will agree with you on that one, infamous Marty Marr. Everything I just named about the athletic feats, it does seem as though FBAs do have those naturally. I will agree with you on that. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Thank you so much, Sheena, for moderating. Thank you so much, guys. Get the likes up. Unique is in the building. They sing really, really good. A lot of them naturally have great voices. Yeah, I'll admit that too. FBAs have great voices. I will admit that. I mean, let's be honest about it. The greatest American singer, Aretha Franklin, and I don't think anybody's a second to her. I don't think there's anybody a second to her. And anybody who's a second or third or fourth or fifth is black, and there ain't too many people who are close to them as well. So I'll agree with you on that. I mean, let's be honest about it. At any random church back in the 90s, 80s, 70s on down, you had Aretha Franklin's in the church. It was just a random Sunday, and they would sing like that. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Mela, did you see this video with Jasmine Crockett? Here we go. Here goes Jasmine Crockett.
Okay. I'm watching it now. I'm watching it with you.
Here we go.
I want y'all to know that every day that I walk in those halls,
Here goes Al Sharpton behind her. I don't know why he's there.
regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker.
You're okay. Oh, see, that's where I have to stop her. Whoa, slow down. Wait a minute, slow down. What law? Wait a minute. She's a very serious lawmaker. What law has she made? I'm confused. I mean, what Mela, are you familiar with any law that she's made?
Not at all.
What law is she talking about? I'm confused here. What law?
Yeah.
According to this, no bills she sponsored have become federal law.
Exactly.
What is she talking about?
I think her bravado is posturing,
Posturing. Go ahead.
Yeah. There is a such thing as presenting oneself as talking ish.
Yeah.
Hey, I've done it. And unfortunately, America and its citizens are attracted to being stimulated. What she's doing is she's posturing the need for stimulation as opposed to results. She has not she hasn't produced results.
No, she hasn't. She just has
period.
Jasmine just has a media presence. That's it. What is she talking about? Like,
I'm about results.
Yeah.
Like, what have you done?
Yeah. What has she done? I mean, other than, talk loud and ghetto. Nothing.
And anybody could do that.
Yeah.
She's going to convince us she's so immaculately special because she can talk loud. This is what insults our intelligence.
Yeah.
As a people. And we fall for it every time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have no idea what she's talking about. Here we go.
At the same time,
what is she wearing? Mela, you're a woman. I mean, would you wear something like that?
Some crushed velvet.
What is this? She normally dresses really good.
And what's up with the Prince blouse ruffles? Like, come on, man.
She can't dress like that if she wants to be a senator. Now, a house rep, house rep.
I can't have to be taken seriously in my Prince outfit. Come on, really?
I mean, like I said, as a member of the House of Representatives, she can wear this because Kyrsten Sinema used to dress like a pimp from the '60s. But the thing of the matter is that she can't dress like this if she wants to become a senator. What say you, Mal?
Yeah. There's business attire.
Yeah.
And then there's flamboyance.
Yeah.
What she's presenting is flamboyance. And you can't take somebody serious if they're well, as I've grown to be older, I mean, flamboyance is attractive. Flamboyance is eye-catching. But flamboyance doesn't, in my history of learning, it's not to be taken any I don't know how to describe this, CT, but I'm emphasizing the word flamboyant. She's more focused on being flamboyant
Yeah,
than oriented in business matters.
yeah. She's more of a she's it's like a popular kid in high school who's popular, but they have a C average. It's like, all right, well, yeah, I mean, you're popular in high school, but you have a C average. I mean, all
Right.
right. I mean, all this
You
popularity
touched
means
the
nothing.
nerve. You
Yeah,
touched the nerve because I remember I went to this Southside Chicago high school, and
yeah,
the entire situation was about who had the latest and greatest name brand item.
yeah.
And you know, so what her outfit represents is what's eye catching as opposed to what's um how can I put this, sustainable interest in public service. She's not interested in public service. She's interested in being eye catching. And that's my humble
Mm.
thought.
So she's like a character. So she wants to be like a character in a movie or a TV show that has a title, but the character's title, I'm sorry, the character is more important than the title. Like for example, Claire Huxtable, great
Mm.
character, but you do know she was a lawyer, but they never really got into her whole law practice. Does that make any sense?
I remember an episode where she was at her
I remember
firm,
that episode. She was at her office. That was only one
and
episode.
she got a call from her husband, and she was talking Spanish to him, and she looked up and she was like, oh my goodness, I'm in front of a client. It was never her position as a professional was never explored
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah. Cliff's was
His
his
was
his was, but to me, Jasmine Crockett falls into that same category. It's
somebody in the chat mentioned that women ought ever be president.
why
That
not?
was that
Why
was
not?
a very eye-catching statement I saw in the chat room. It's like women ought not ever
Why
be
not?
president. And I'm just wondering what that person thinks.
Well, she's gonna be president. I can tell you that right now.
Why would you say that?
It's the same pattern. They're lining her up. Running for Senate. Why not just stay a member of the House of Representatives? Running for Senate. Obviously the Senate is
Are they
is.
setting her up for failure?
I mean, let's be honest about it. The presidency is nothing more than a 9 to 5. It's a job. So
Mm-hmm.
she's already. I mean, she's gonna be told what to do. So the fact of the matter is that she's, obviously with her running for Senate, it's aligning herself up with the actual powers that be. The Senate is a very powerful institution. It's
It is.
the
It
yeah.
is. I
Yeah,
remember
so
in Chicago, right? In Chicago, there was this.
yeah, I mean, let's look at it. Barack Obama would never have been tapped to be president had he been a member of a house.
Oh, okay.
He was a senator in Chicago. Yeah, he was always he was a state senator and federal senator.
Grooming is a thing. Yeah,
I beg your pardon.
grooming.
Grooming. Yeah,
Yeah, grooming to escalate your political ambitions is a thing. I was just wondering if they're setting her up for failure because, how are they going to construct conditioning people to accept her? That's the conundrum. How are
How
you
many women are in the country?
60? I'm sorry. I was about to say a false number. I would say 250 million women.
Okay, well, 250 million women are gonna accept her. It don't matter. Yeah, she's automatically won. I'm telling you, like this is the reality.
You really believe that?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what y'all.
You believe that
If this woman is
American
promoted,
women are going to stand behind
yep.
a boy, you like a flamboyant Black woman. You really believe that?
Black, white, it don't matter. Yep. I really believe it. She's gonna have 200 million women behind her. Without a doubt.
Okay, I put it in the chat. Since I'm tattletelling,
I can even see conservative women supporting her.
Since I'm tattletelling about what somebody typed in the chat, I'm going to confess what I typed in the chat. It seems to me that Jasmine Crockett is a crybaby.
Really?
And yeah, I believe that she has weaknesses, and what you don't want is someone that's so inexperienced about stress that that they crumble.
Let me ask you this question.
Crawl in bed like, I can't do it. I can't. We don't need that.
Let me ask you this question, Mela. Who's a conservative guy right now that we know that's famous, right? Other than Trump, right? Or who's a conservative or a Republican?
That's a good
anybody,
question.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody, really. I can't think of anybody.
Okay.
Let's do. Okay, how about this? Let's do.
You said her name rings bells, so that's
put it this way. Let's assume. Let's assume that Mark Rubio had been on the ticket in 20.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, let's say he would have been on the ticket in 24.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have won the election? Him or Kamala?
Him.
I don't. Okay, you think so? I think Trump is only one because most of us are populist.
Okay.
We call ourselves conservative, but a lot of us are populist. Let Jasmine Crockett go up against JD Vance in 28. She's mopping the floor.
Oh, that's okay.
How popular is? Think about it. How popular is?
I didn't think about it like that.
Think about it. Look at it from that perspective.
And
it's a popularity contest. Who is JD Vance before he became VP or vice president? Who was he?
That's a bold statement right there, man.
Outside of Ohio, nobody ever heard of JD Vance. Who was he? Who is he?
Yeah, it's a popular.
We all know Jasmine Crockett. So think about the mind of a woman. Women go with whoever's popular. Most women voted for Trump because, let's be honest, most women want to be with Trump. I mean, let's just be completely honest about it. He's wealthy. Let's be honest. Just really sit back.
They want to be with his money.
They want to be with him. No matter.
They don't want to be with him. They want to be with his money. There's a difference.
JD Vance doesn't come from money. Think about it. Just really sit back and think about this. This is America. Popularity contest. I'm telling you, Jasmine Crockett, she might actually win. I don't want her to win, but there's a possibility that she may win.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I remember when Trump accused Hillary Clinton of not having the stamina, and that's why she's disqualified.
Yeah.
And there were no policies discussed. It was that particular statement that stood out to a lot of Americans. The fact that it was, wait a minute, maybe he's right. He is strong enough for the job. He is the go-to guy that we can rely on, as opposed to Hillary being worn out and tired from exhausting her political ambitions. So you might have a good point in how someone presents themselves, being the key factor in a vote, as opposed to, solid policy presentation. Policy presentation doesn't matter. All that matters is
the average American.
They don't give a damn.
Left or the right couldn't tell you 2 or 3 policies. What are we talking about? It's a popular. The president. It's a popularity contest. That's all.
There's a historical reference to that regarding JFK when he was running, because it was the first televised debate, And what they noticed about his
Who
opponent
looked
was
better,
that,
Nixon or JFK? He was up against Nixon.
yeah,
in
and
the
Nixon
debate.
was looking all, stressed out and sweating, and JFK looked polished, and they were both articulate enough, but Nixon looked kind of, stressed under pressure. Let's put it that way. And JFK was just sitting back smooth as a cat. And
Yep.
JFK won based on his visual presentation.
Yep.
You got a good point.
Let's hear from Chris from Vegas. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, CT? How you doing, my man? Let me fix my.
You don't have to fix the camera. I'm not doing the
trying to
panel.
fix.
You don't have to. You don't have to get on camera. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me see. Actually, I'm actually just listening to the information, but I was talking a little bit about the Super Bowl and in the games, and
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later, man. We're on Jazz.
so I was just gonna wait for you to get onto that topic so that I don't throw any of your stuff off. And then
Sounds
also,
good.
if you could drop the Cash App and the link so I can donate to you and the community, that would be great. And so whenever you guys get on to that topic, then I'll come in.
Sounds good. The Cash App is in the private chat. You see it?
Let me see.
All right, buddy. It's in the private chat. There
You
go.
got it.
Thank you so much, man. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Here we go. Let's play the whole video from beginning to end.
I want y'all to know that every day that I walk in those halls, regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker.
You know you're not.
At the same time, if you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that because I am truly a black woman at the same time. I just want to be clear about that because I am truly a black woman at the same time.
She's truly a black woman at the same time. She a black woman at the same time, Mella. Mella, you're a black woman. Do you have superpowers as a black woman?
Wait.
You better not try her because go ahead.
Let me tell you something
Go ahead.
about black women.
Go ahead.
We're exuberant. Do you understand what I'm telling you? We are exuberant. And what we are witnessing is her exercising exuberance.
No kidding.
Yeah. And depending on your conception, your thoughts about associating that with being quote unquote ghetto.
Chris from Vegas, thank you so much for that Cash App, buddy. I really appreciate it.
It's not ghetto, it's exuberance.
Uh-huh.
And I think, yeah, exuberance. And a lot of people,
you better not mess with me because y'all gonna see who I am. It's sort of like, like the Incredible Hulk. He's like a scientist. I think he's a scientist, right? I can't remember exactly. And it's like you don't know who he is until he gets mad. And it's like, oh God, I didn't know you were a 15-foot green monster who can rip me apart. So are you saying that don't take her as this soft House of Representative? Because if she gets upset, because she's black, she could turn into like this big giant creature or something. What does that mean? Go ahead.
Well, what I'm being in question, what causes me to pause about her presentation is that I don't know if she's defiant on purpose as a presentation because that's what she thinks is going to attract people, or is she in fact just exercising the essence of a black woman, which is, to be exuberant. And it's been classified as ghetto, right? I mean, she's not up saying you dig and homie. She's not doing that. She's announcing with confidence that it is my mission and intention to do what you trust me to do. And that's exuberance. But people want to look at it as being ghetto. I dare to question whether or not it's a skin color thing or I dare to question that. But what I will say is that when it comes to black women and we do come across as a matter of fact, on your channel, a white man confessed that black women are quote unquote scary. We're not scary, okay? It's just this roaring presence of confidence when we are determined to satisfy a need that compels someone to pause. It's like, wait a minute, lady, you're presenting too much strength in your spirit. That's exuberance. It's not ghetto, it's exuberance. But I do question her attire. Like that's flamboyance right there. That's
it's something that a councilwoman would wear, maybe.
No, it's like she's going to a Prince
alderwoman.
It's like she's going to a Prince masquerade concert or something.
Yeah.
It's too flamboyant. You know, like we all love Prince, or most of us do. But we gotta admit he was a little bit flamboyant. And she's presenting flamboyance, but at the same time, when it comes to how she announces the confidence that she intends to do whatever's demanded of her, that's exuberance.
Yeah.
And people want to classify it as ghetto, and I'm wondering if it's because of her skin tone.
Oh, real quick, Black Bear with the $10 super chat. CT, our national security has been compromised. You forgot the D. Maybe ICE and the Trump administration are working together to get splinter cell groups out of our country. Have a great show. Just thinking out loud.
Shout out to Black Bear.
I don't know, Mel. What do you think about this one? What do you think about this super chat? I don't know if he's. Go ahead.
CTI national security has been compromised.
They're just trying to get out people who haven't.
Maybe ICE and the Trump administration are working together to get splinter cell groups out of our country. Okay, so what's a splinter cell group?
A splinter cell group can be anything from a far right wing white nationalist group to anything. Hell, if you sit back and think about it, Antifa can be considered a splinter cell group. To many, I'm pretty sure there's different factions of Antifa that can be considered a splinter cell group.
Okay, so there are hidden
anybody who's a domestic terrorist, terrorist. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I agree that our national security is on the horizon of being compromised, because we have to understand we have the greatest defense ever known to mankind for this country. Thereby, I would say that there are threats, but it hasn't actually. There are threats. There are threats of compromise. I'll put it that way. To be concise, there are threats of compromise. Black Bear, it hasn't been compromised as of yet, but there are threats.
Yeah,
and that's why our defense has the largest budget that you can ever imagine.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Black Bear. Positivity is definitely coming your way, buddy, at the speed of light. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. We have another super chat. Here we go. Juan with a $10 super chat. Ignore what the F Black Bear just said. Let me give both of you guys a must be the Monday. Must be the Monday, the Monday. Got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Thank you so much. Chris, you want to talk about the Super Bowl? What's up, the Super Bowl? Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, Chris.
Thank you so much for the cash, buddy. What you wanted to
talk about the Super Bowl too.
Go ahead.
Oh man, I remember, going on Zach's show in week 3, and so this is totally off topic, but I went on the show.
No. Yeah, we're fine. Go ahead.
And I called in on week 3, And I told him there was 3 teams that I liked. I went on his channel last night live, and he didn't like me calling him out for about 2 minutes, so he blocked me and took me off of it. So it'd be interesting if you watch that video. It was funny last night. But anyways, I went on his show, and he's probably listening or watching. Hopefully he jumped on. And I told him that the Seahawks, the Patriots, or the Broncos are going to be one of the 3 teams that are going to go to the Super Bowl and probably win it. And he kind of shut me down a little bit right there and thought it was kind of funny. And he went to the lightning strike and the Chargers at the beginning of the year, and how it started off with football. And so I ended up, obviously the Seahawks played the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and that's where it went. And I had the Seahawks the whole time. And so we hit that game last night. I also pinpointed that the game was going to be a blowout, and they were going to be minus 4.5 to win the game. And I put this all out to my community, and exactly what happened. I also said that the first quarter was going to be the Seahawks were going to be winning in the first quarter, and it was going to be under 7.5 points. Definitely happened there. Said the Seahawks were going to be winning the second quarter and the second half. So I have all my receipts too that I would like to at some point. All right, buddy, love you. I'll show you too, but it's all on my stuff, so that way people aren't thinking, "Where's he coming up with this or gibberish?" So I hit all that, and I hit my prop bets. But how I come out with my stuff, like I said before, when you put me on your show, I didn't need his information, and I don't use that kind of stuff. I strictly just follow the numbers and patterns recognition from the odds makers who come out with the lines. A little bit about myself, because I know you don't know too much about me, and I don't want to ramble. If I'm rambling, you just let me know.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You got me nervous. So a little bit about myself and how I started this. I'm here in Vegas. I've been following numbers and patterns recognitions for 15 years and over 15,000 hours. When I first moved here, I started betting every day, and I lost everything. And but what I didn't do is I didn't throw my tickets away. So I kept every single ticket that I lost, and I put them in my drawer. And then one day I went to my drawer after a couple of years and I had to clean out my desk. So when I cleaned out my desk, I saw all these tickets, and I'm like, man. But one thing on these tickets, there was always a value. There was a different team. There was a spread. There was a money line. There was a different number on all these tickets. So I grabbed a college rulebook paper, and I wrote them all down on paper. And I just wrote every single one because I knew they were losers. Working here in Vegas, I went to the book with my college rulebook paper, and I walked into the book. And I looked at the board, and I started going against all these losing numbers just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
So as I go against these losing numbers, I picked 10 of them, and I put $2 on it back in 2013, and I hit my first 10-teamer. $2 was 700 to 1 odds. And then at that point, I was like, man, I'm probably onto something here. So I started tracking more and more and more. In the meantime, I was working there, and I was working in valet. And right now I'm a bellman, but I was working in valet. So you would see people coming and going all the time, consistently. And you would also see sharps, which is someone who is a handicapper, someone who's knowledgeable and knows the game. And you would see them coming into the book all the time. So at that point, I asked one of the guys, his name is Vice. And he is one of the first, Chris, do you think exactly one? They do community cult? I don't know. I don't do his stuff, so I'm not going to bash him or whatever he wants. But anyways, I asked the guy who has a huge following. He was the first person ever to start a handicapping phone company. Back in the day, you used to call 800 numbers. They would send you who they liked, and you would pay on a answering machine, and then they would hit play, and then you would get their play. So he came in, and I asked him, a little bit about one question. I said, me following numbers at the time, not figuring out what I was going to do. I asked him, trying to pick his brain, because there's no mentor to this unless you put in the time and the work. And I said, how is it? Is it about the money, or is it about the numbers? More importantly, on the game, because there's a game within the game. And he said, the stars of the game, you're going to have a key player and a role player. Anytime you go to the sports book, you're going to see it circled. It's going to tell you, and it lets you know that some of these people manipulate and how they work it. And you only figure that out is by betting on the numbers that consistently hit. So you start to use probability. And he said it's not so much about the key players and the role players as much as it is about the numbers. And this was back when Cleveland, I believe it was Cleveland Cavaliers and Oklahoma City had Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. So this is a long time ago. So that was very intriguing to me, and it let me pinpoint a little bit, hey, just stay where you're at and focus on these numbers that are consistently hitting. So when I start following this, I'm trying to figure out, find a mentor and see, okay, man, you're hitting 60, 70%. And I have over 10,000 posts. I have my own website, as you see right here. And I'm hitting, but I'm still thinking, man, how are you going to get better? And that's how I started thinking, okay, let me see what's different. So my buddy called me from Phoenix, Arizona. He said, hey, man, there's this Zach guy. He uses gematria, but he also looks at the news and the world and the current events. And I started thinking, okay, well, maybe he has something, or I can listen to something that would make me even better. And that's how I got into thinking about that, where I would never use his shit, but I would think, what can make me line up with mine? And if he's on something that it might go, it might hit. So that's strictly on how I do it. So anybody out there, if you guys are in the game and you guys are, he cost his community a lot of money yesterday, and they all lost, and it's unfortunate. But you're going to have some people who are going to gamble and bet on the games, maybe recreation or whatever they want. You got to keep track of your tickets. When you go to the book and you win a ticket, the answer's on the ticket, right? So when you go and you cash your ticket, what do? They take the ticket from you. They don't give it back. They take your ticket because the answer's on the ticket. You would think that the book would cash you out and give you your ticket back and you go off, but no, they keep it. But when you lose, they don't care because it's a losing answer on the ticket, so they don't care if you keep it or not. So people out there, if you're doing that, track your stuff, screenshot your stuff, always have it written down. And if it's not hitting, psychologically look for it, go against it, and do the other side without even knowing about players, coaches. I'm not ESPN influence. I'm not emotionally attached. It's strictly just number, and I treat it like the stock market. And how do you manipulate the games? By adding injuries, player reports, get you caught up on the TV, watching ESPN, Shaquille O'Neal, all these people talking, telling you where to go, definitely influences people and where they want to bet or where they want to put their money. And when you're not emotionally attached to stuff like that, you start to figure out and follow, okay, you can see the game within the game on how they're trying to move it. So to me, it's like they all work together in a well-oiled machine. And I think a lot of the public and a lot of people don't catch on to that because they're emotionally attached, or they just don't know, so I'll ramble my head off. I just wanted to give a little insight on what I do, but I don't know if you have any questions or anybody out there. Anybody else wants to talk, you're more than welcome. But I did that's what I do, man.
Okay, sounds good. Mela, I know you wanted to ask a question. Go ahead, Mela, and then I want to get to the next topic.
Yeah, I was going in another direction, but this is fascinating. I put in, intentionally not to interrupt you. I put my questions in the back chat, but my recent question was, does this strategy of insights, are they applicable to the lottery?
I couldn't really know too much about that, but I will say this. It is interesting because when you look at the lottery, if you go back and start looking at it, you're going to see some of the same numbers consistently hitting in the 6 numbers. So, a lot of people just do a quick pick, or they put it in.
Gematria, whatever that term is pronounced. This is the strategy. Right. So are you advocating gematria?
No, not at all. I don't use that stuff actually at all. Zero.
Okay. So you're more like an actuary in your strategy?
I just, you see, before these games come out, you're going to have an odds maker. They have to give you a value of how the game's going to start. So what's that called? It's called the opening line.
Now, how do you hedge that against addiction? Because this is what my concern is for people. Say, for instance, they sign up for what you're talking about, because it's kind of interesting. They sign up for what you're talking about, but lo and behold, they have a mental illness that is addiction. So how would you advise somebody
This is what
to
I tell people
explore
every day.
their strategy without, destroying their financial security?
Very easy. And and I take this extremely serious because it is serious whether you win or lose. And there is addiction out there. So this is exactly what I tell people. I'm not perfect. I'm not flawless. I'm just consistent. We're not going to go to Hawaii overnight. We're not going to get a Ferrari. We're going to keep it low risk and look for the reward. You treat it just like the stock market. And what I do is now with these games and how things go, there's called in-game wagering. They offer cash outs. So as you're betting on the app, you see your money that you bet, and there's fluctuations in the game. When the team makes the run, you
But
cash it out.
what can you offer in terms of people who are not accustomed to a budget? They're impulsive,
Sure.
So can you please stress the importance of sticking within the budget to explore this, as opposed to just saying, "Hey, listen to my technique, my strategy, go for it."
Right.
There are people out there that are just gonna go for it, right? Now, can you please advise the discipline it takes to make sure that they stick within their budget for this exploration, as opposed to just diving deep?
Right.
Melon, I'm sorry to jump in, but Melon, do you ever notice, Melon, CT, you ever notice that there's a certain cadence in speech patterns with the people that are obsessed with numbers? It's like a certain cadence. They all sound exactly the same. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, to me, it's fascinating. Like your pattern of speech and stuff. Like, you can't predict who's going to win, dude. It's impossible.
Uh-oh, we have an opposer.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not going to hate on anybody. And
Why do you sound just like that? Why do you sound like Zach's?
I'm not even a part of his community or anything. So
I know, but look, you have the same cadence. You know what cadence means? You know what cadence is?
Yeah, I
it's the way that you speak, your patterns, the way that you move,
right.
Your speech pattern, how you talk so fast. You're overly excited for no reason.
I got ADHD, so
There you go. So you have a form of autism.
Yeah. My son's autistic, but like if you look here,
no, let me ask you this: does numbers calm you? Like if you find patterns in numbers, does it make you more calm? I'm just asking you a question.
No, honestly, it does, because I find the value in it, and I find it. So when you see something like this consistently, like this is the odds maker. So if I could just tell you, before the games are coming out, Mike, they have to have a spread and a line, right? You can't just throw a team out there and then just go out there and bet. You got to have a line, right?
Sure.
So when you have a line, if you wanted to pull it up, CT or not, if you can go to vegasinsider.com.
Don't you think it might be unhealthy to obsess over numbers? You should maybe have a calmer way of being. Like, don't you think this is maybe arbitrary to what your comfort level is?
If you were losing every day and you didn't like what you were doing and it was costing you money, absolutely. I would say don't keep doing something that doesn't work, right? We don't wish it was easier. We wish we were better, right? We don't wish for less problems.
He's asking what type of therapeutic.
In all fairness, Chris from Vegas, you did send over a nice.
No. I'm not disrespecting him at all, Chris. I'm not disrespecting you at all. I'm just asking you simple questions.
I want to get to the topic, Chris, but you want to land the plane, Chris?
No, I'm good. Yep. No.
Are you in therapy for your hyperactive presentations?
No.
Like, when you come across as somebody that's hyperactive, are you in therapy for that?
That's not our business, Melon.
No.
Chris, can you look at a puzzle? Can you look at a puzzle and see the outcome like within seconds?
Thank you for your time, Chris, and thank you.
No, I can't do that. I'm not a psychic or anything. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not flawless. When you start to see the numbers, you start to go off of probability. And here's one thing I can tell you. The same numbers they have at NBA, in basketball, in MLB, in hockey, in UFC, they're the same numbers.
Chris, real quick, did you see, what's the guy's name? Bugs Bunny at the halftime show?
Yeah, that was terrible.
I didn't watch
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Bad. I thought it was Bugs Bunny. So you said it was a terrible act. Go ahead. Why was it terrible?
I mean, it's not my style, so I'm not for everyone. I don't know if a lot of people liked it or what, but I thought it was just it wasn't for me. And you would think, I didn't. I mean, I don't know.
Was it the foreign language thing?
A little
No,
bit
no.
of yeah, I could say that too because I can't relate to that, so I don't know that. So maybe it's my fault for on that. But yeah, I didn't really care for it
If
too much.
you
What
if
was
you look
wrong
at
with
like,
it? What was wrong with it?
I just it was hard. It was hard to relate to. I didn't like the whole overall to it. I thought they would be something more relating to everybody out there that can watch it. I figured it was just maybe hitting
It was the fact that it was in Spanish. Spanish.
probably that. I don't know. I don't want to say too much of that, but I just don't know that, and I don't know his music. I just thought it was kind of different. Maybe they're promoting something bigger outside of the picture than what it was on the Super Bowl, and they knew that everybody was, you got a big market out there, so maybe they were trying to, entice on that. I don't really, do too much,
It
but
was outside of your
Did you get a
comfort
chance to watch
zone.
the TPUSA? The TPUSA halftime show? Charlie Kirk's organization's halftime show?
no, I didn't. I don't
Anybody
really.
watch that? Mike, did you watch that?
I did. If you're asking me, I'm sorry to kind of cut back, but to what he was saying, if you're
Sure.
asking me about this last halftime show, it just seemed bland. It has nothing to do with Spanish. It just seemed bland, like flavorless. Like you're eating a steak with no salt and pepper on it. It's like it was bland,
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you this, if you would have had Pitbull up there, he would have rocked the show. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with Spanish. It's just that this guy, he just didn't deliver. Look at last year. Eminem, 50 Cent. You got Dr. Dre, you got Snoop Dogg. That was a halftime show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was for real. Nothing to do about race. You just had legends out there. But this guy, Bad Bunny, I swear to goodness, I never even heard of this guy before last week. I never even heard of him.
Yeah.
And I'm a music lover.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of this dude. Who is this guy?
Yeah, I never
wearing like a Hillary Clinton pantsuit. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Strange.
Yeah, I
to
didn't
me.
watch that. I didn't even watch those. I didn't watch the Super
Yeah.
Bowl at all.
Yeah.
I don't watch the
Yeah.
games too much, to be honest with you, because when you're strictly looking at the numbers, it's irrelevant to me to watch the games. Plus, it's emotional for people to watch, especially if they're betting it. Oh my God, they're losing, or oh my God, they're up. And when you see the same outcome over and over on the same stuff, you just wait for the game to go over.
You know what it is, Chris? It's a tribal crisis happening in America. We are becoming increasingly disenchanted with this promise of festivities that are predictable.
Right.
We were all in our little corners of what we can anticipate tribally, and now it's different. It's these different expressions are imposing upon our sense of traditionalism, and some people are uncomfortable with that. So
Right.
much, have we ever in history had an oppositional halftime presentation like that? Like, I don't recall.
What was it in opposition of? I mean, was it in opposition of ICE? I didn't watch the halftime show. What was he opposed?
I have no idea.
Did he openly oppose ICE, or he did?
I think
he did, Chris from Vegas. I mean, what did he do?
I think
I thought the beginning was a lot more fired up and more better when they had Green Day and all those other people opening up and had really good music. But I thought, man, this is going to be amazing. It was fired up. But to me, it's a big Broadway show, and I mean, I thought the game was a little boring, to be honest. I didn't watch the whole game, but I thought that, when you start to, I don't, you say you
but
can't really
people
predict
have
the game.
always relied on the halftime show, and
Right.
this year there is an oppositional halftime show present. Like there's some
The question is, how was it opposition? I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. How was it oppositional? I mean, was he on
because
stage saying F ICE, or what was he
it,
doing?
it featured an artist that was presenting Hispanic culture, and in present day ICE is
Isn't
targeting.
Hispanic culture a part of America?
ICE is targeting undocumented immigrants who happen to be Hispanic, oftentimes.
Mm.
And so I think this was like a political message.
Okay. Okay. Republic Room, do you agree with that?
I think I know what Mel is trying to say, but CT, thank you for allowing me up. I want to say that first of all, it wasn't organic. This is just the Democrat Party still punking minorities. And that's what it is. And also it's just kind of like this exercise in leftist rebellion. It's basically trying to say, it's an FU to what they are trying to say is, white America. And so having Bad Bunny, everything Bad Bunny represents really it's un-American. And so this has to do with ICE. It has to do with, of course, needing to have the darker people feel inadequate and feel like they have to fight against the system, as Bad Bunny is a rich man. But I did want to say this. I think I saw a Black woman singing "We Shall Overcome." I mean, it's just the typical stuff.
Yeah.
Black people are still overcoming it now. I think most Americans, no matter what their race, if they support the sports and they support, but this was just something that it's giving you the idea that other people are being somehow left out.
Yeah.
If we have if the country's mostly white, then you're going to see a lot of white people perform over the years, but every year, they always want to make sure they have a Black person singing the national anthem, right? And so with leftism, you saw, Whitney Houston did it best. I think that's the best rendition I've ever seen. But with this hardcore going to the left, you see them needing to make people believe somehow you're not really being represented. And that's what this is about. But if I could speak on Jasmine Crockett.
Before you do that, real quick, Vanta
Okay.
with the £2. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is done. Vanta says Prince's halftime show is goated. Purple Rain. Thank you so much, Vanta. And I don't, I would agree with that. It is a goated one, along with Michael Jackson's '93 halftime show. Go ahead, Republic Room. Jasmine Crockett. Go ahead. Oh, well, real quick. Vanta says Americans watched the game. The world watched halftime. I agree with that one too, Vanta. I agree with that too. Go ahead.
Okay, back to Jasmine. I don't know what the cost of the tuition at the I think it's St. Mary's, Missouri Country Day School, which country day schools are known for being, very expensive. Today it would be I looked it up, like 26 to 37,000 a year. Now, when she graduated, it would have been less, but still expensive. She also graduated from Rose College. Today, that would be about 73,000 yearly. And then she graduated from actually my fiance's law school, is from the same one, in Houston, Texas. Okay, so Jasmine is so now I flip my page because I have to write notes, CT. Thank you for indulging. Okay, so I think that Jasmine Crockett, we've seen old interviews of her where she was poised, measured, reserved.
Yeah.
Again, she doesn't come from what she's trying to, what she's basically cosplaying, because even she thinks that turning it up a notch means that's what Black womanhood is turning it up a notch in your face, head twisting and all this stuff. I just think she's behaving in a very ostentatious manner.
That's Republic.
Yeah.
That's perfectly said. That's literally perfectly said. She is playing a part. She's playing to the ghettoized, gangster voters. Like that. That's not even really her. She's highly educated. She's playing. She's an actor. That's why
it should be insulting.
You remember? Republic, you remember when you voted?
I wrote down some more things, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're fine. But you remember when you saw a politician, especially a president, they were the most distinguished. Remember that movie, The Distinguished Gentleman? Distinguished, like you were literally just squared away, well spoken. He talking like this now, you know what I'm saying? And then you see her in another speech, and she talks completely different. It's all cosplay. It's all fake. And remember Kamala Harris had the ghetto slang when she was in certain states?
Yeah.
I would like to.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I would like to interject.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Listen, a politician is nothing more than a salesman or a saleswoman. They're selling their brand. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's all it is.
And why can't
they don't have your best interest in heart. They don't give a crap about you. You know why? Because when they hit office and they retire, they make $450,000 a year for the rest of their life.
If everyone has
crap
done,
about you.
Okay. Every politician, being a salesperson, in your view, has gotten away with it.
Because we allow it.
No, okay, y'all. This is what I have to think.
Now disallow it with her. She's multifaceted.
No, it's not about.
What's the problem?
No. First of all, I think that there are actually people who, because they're in politics, they might not necessarily be a politician, but they are people who understand, lawmaking. They really took seriously political science. I just think that people like Jasmine and what I've seen being, especially in the form of putting like young women like AOC, Jasmine, this is done on purpose. These are people who they threw in to shake it up like they're acting. But this is what I wanted to say some more about it. Like I said, she didn't come from that type of environment that she claims to rep. Also, she's every negative trope that Black women are accused of already being, loud, wrong, and delusional, in your face, assassin somebody. It's like these are things that, wait, let me finish, please, that we're literally trying to fight against. But of course, it's so allowed on the left because this is what they think of Black people anyway.
She's gonna win.
It's refreshing.
She's gonna win the Senate seat, and she's gonna win the presidency.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she'll be a senator.
No, she'll be a senator. And CT, let me tell you why I know she won't.
Okay.
Because
200 million women will vote for her. I can see that.
They won't. No, they won't. What women are quietly doing, CT, is I'm telling you. First of all, let me speak specifically then about Black women. I think the face of what they're seeing that of Black women being is like the Fonnie Willis, Tiffany Henyard. Every time you look around, Black women's getting in trouble for corruption, which yes, we know everyone else is too. But I'm saying, as a minority, you notice it most when you see every time there's like Black city official, you see Black women.
They're only acting like that because of their constituents.
Yeah, exactly.
For example, but this is what you think of. But why wouldn't you want to?
Let me just be honest about it. If I was running for mayor of Detroit, you would see me acting totally different. I'd be like, "Yo, what's up, man? Oh shit."
You wouldn't.
You don't. We don't relate to these.
But the fact that you have to shows that we have a problem with with Black people. The fact that you would have to do it.
Well, if you watch it, but if real quick, if you watch campaigning videos,
mayors of Baltimore have the.
If you watch campaign videos, the politicians change their diction, they change their twang, they change their likes and hates. Every state they go to, a politician is nothing more than a liar.
She has to do it. Hold on,
go ahead,
Gimpy. Go ahead.
Okay. To Republic Room's point, who are the most scandal-ridden mayors in the history of Baltimore? The top three.
Is Binkinsworth? Is he another city?
Pugh,
Mary,
Dixon, and McLean. Three Black women.
Really?
Yes. Dixon stole gift cards that she was giving out to the poor. Pugh did a whole scam that got her sent to jail over books that she wrote and made the city buy them. And McLean literally ushered a contract to herself.
Okay.
Gippy, remember the mayor of DC? What was his name? The mayor of DC?
And corruption in politics. They are
So you're saying that Miss Crockett, she's capable of being corrupted. That's what you're saying.
Oh my God, yes. And not only that, I mean, you remember that, I don't know if she slapped the phone out of someone's hand. I don't know. I guess they settled that privately. But yes,
let me ask you this. With the progression of all of this social media and all this craziness, do you think it's time to have a ghetto president?
She won't be ghetto as a president because I said it earlier. The president deals with international, obviously, business, foreign affairs. the president has to be molded a certain way. They're not gonna let some ghetto person. They won't let a ghetto person represent this country.
Maybe a vice president. Maybe she'd be a vice president. She
doubt
ran with like maybe
Yeah,
as in
look,
what do you think
I
like
just see
Newsom? Like,
have to
Candace
do-
Owens way before I would see Jasmine Crockett.
can you
Just
see like
people-
maybe her and Newsom
People are
running
getting
together?
tired
Like
of
her and
people are
Newsom?
getting
Well,
tired of
Candace
the
isn't running,
behavior.
is she?
Hey, Republican,
Okay.
real quick before we get to the next topic, let me ask you this: who would be able to compete against Jasmine Crockett on a presidential ticket?
Mm-hmm.
And I think just anyone who
Well, who? This give me any
well, let's say
guy
President.
on
Well,
the-
of course, I think
No,
I
I'm
think
talking
Vance,
about
I think
no. I'm
Ruby,
talking
you
about
mean women.
she secures the Democratic National.
Marco Rubio would stand a chance against her. I don't know,
Yeah.
but he would
Marco
stand
Rubio.
a chance
Okay.
against her.
Okay.
Let's see who else. See, the problem is they're wildly unpopular individually. So
That's what I said earlier in my monologue. I said that you don't really have too
I can
many.
see Marco Rubio being a real
And I mentioned Marco Rubio
against
for years.
everybody.
Yeah.
No, I
But
heard
Marco Rubio also
What if it was
has.
JD Vance? Okay, how about this, Republican?
JD
What if
Vance
it was
They're
JD
much
Vance?
smarter than she is on lots of levels. So
Republican,
yeah,
let me ask
they
you a
know.
question. Before
Okay.
JD Vance became the vice president, you ever heard of JD Vance?
No.
Yes,
Never.
yes,
I-
everybody
I
has.
was asking Republican. Did you ever
Everybody
hear
maybe
JD Vance?
don't know it. He wrote a book that's an award-winning movie.
I was asking
Hillbilly
Republican,
Elegy. No, I had
Republican,
not.
Did you ever? Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's that popular.
It's not even that he's that popular. He's more problematic than anything else.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah,
problematic ties all over the place because he's part of the America First.
Gimpy, do you notice? Gimpy, do you notice when?
You doubt her
Gimpy, you notice when
competence.
President? Gimpy, you notice when President Trump is speaking, JD Vance jumps over President Trump like he's a wild card. He's a wild
Oh,
card.
I don't look. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not even.
And I
just
like him.
feel
I
that
like him a lot. I think he's a great vice president.
not
Do
You know, but
any of you doubt Jasmine's
he fails
competence
to appeal to
Yes.
the entire
as a
MAGA.
legislator?
Seriously. Yes, I do.
You
Because I
she's
really
been
think
false-
she's put in. I think
Okay.
it's about just being put in because she's a young Black woman, and also I mean I think she's corrupt there with someone did some background stuff on her about some of her funding. You know, and I think maybe a lot of them could get in trouble with that. But what I'm thinking, she's just a character with just the same way as the one who's bald and says she has alopecia. They're all just playing a character, and it's just this. They are the racists. She talks about the always pitting her against the white male. You know how they always do this because she's a Black woman. So she's just everything that I think people are tired of seeing. I mean, if Condoleezza had run, I would have been like,
Oh my
any
God.
day.
Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza
Yeah,
Rice would make
even
a great
if
president.
I would
She would make
even-
a great president.
Yeah, I just think that putting people in just because, you know, she's this loud Black woman, and of course she'll have the left maybe behind her, but I think that the left is realizing this
Sure.
dog won't hunt. I don't think they're taking this seriously anymore. People don't have a trust in what they've seen put forward to us as especially in political realm as Black women.
Do you think in our
earlier-
lifetime? Do you think in our lifetime we'll ever see a woman president in our lifetime?
Yeah, you're gonna see one in 4 years. You're gonna see one in 2028.
I don't.
You're gonna see one real quick.
Never.
I'm okay with that. That's not happening. I don't care if a woman is ever president or not. To me, things like that don't matter to me. I'm just like,
You know the weekend I just had, so no, women are not allowed ever.
CT had talked about how sassy she is, and I pleaded for him to consider it exuberance. Was I wrong to
yes,
do that?
you were. That's why I called it
Okay.
ostentatious.
All
yeah,
right.
because this isn't who she is. This woman really doesn't behave this way. She's putting on an act because she understands that maybe this is what, but she thinks this is what Black people want to see. And of course, we know leftist white people want to see it. They're okay with it, but it's just not going over well anymore. People are sick of it because with the heights that this woman has been able to climb, however she got there, if you're still using, they trying to do this to us and they don't want to see a Black person this, but yet you're there. You are there. It's like, it's a lie. It just makes Black people look even more delusional and continue to push
Wait.
victimhood. Even when this woman is an attorney,
Montel
she
Jordan.
didn't grow up
Yeah.
like.
I gotta be honest with you. I think we on the conservative side overestimate how big and powerful we really are, because too many of us fail to realize we're actually populist, which was what CT was saying earlier.
Right.
And let's just take a little bit of a quick numbers example of real world math. In the real world, we just had the Super Bowl where Bad Bunny did his thing. Conservatives were so up in the roar, they had the TPUSA event, which around its peak had 5 million concurrent viewers, but they're not talking about that, right? What they're talking about is how many views, this and that. Why? Because that's the only way the numbers actually look competitive to the Super Bowl when you look at views and not actual viewership. Why? Because the viewership of the Super Bowl halftime show is estimated currently at 135 million people, which people is a number how much larger than 5 million concurrent viewers? They had 135 million viewers. So if conservatives were all big and powerful, why were there 135 million people watching the halftime show and only 5 million people standing up for conservatism? I'm just saying, man, everybody likes to talk a good game on the internet. But when the numbers come down to reality, the only thing conservatives are effective with is speaking with their dollars. They are the most effective at using money to boycott, brands, things, because they heard that there have been plenty of brands that have kowtowed to conservative boycotts. But outside of that, look around, people. Most people
I wouldn't have expected people to be watching
At the end of the day, they're not actually Republicans. They're just not Democrats. And that's what people don't understand about Trump. Those just not Democrats, by and large, like Trump. And that's why he wins against someone like Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton, or should have won against Biden.
Because they're populist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real quick, let me play this video real quick. Did anybody see these little shits over in Italy?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
It brings up mixed emotions to represent the U.S. right now, I think.
Yeah, like, dude. Yeah, dude.
It's a little hard. There's obviously
yeah, dude.
a lot going on that I'm
There's a lot going on in America, bro.
not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't. If it aligns with my moral values, I feel like I'm representing it. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't represent everything going on in the country, dude.
So yeah, I just kind of want to do it for my friends and my family and the people that support me getting here.
Well, then that would be doing it for your country. Now would it, sir? You're doing it for your friends and family. Doing
decades
it for your
of
country is
conditioning.
like there was a time they wouldn't even be allowed to answer questions like that. Just remember that, because it was counter to the whole purpose of the Olympics. They weren't political. It was when politics was put on side for meritocracy and athletics. This is the biggest, stupidest. Can the asteroid hit the planet? Please.
Here we go.
Hard time for the community overall under this administration.
It's a hard time for the LGBTQ community under Trump. Is this what this girl is saying?
It's been a hard time for the community overall under this
What has
administration.
Trump done to these people?
And it isn't the first time that we've had to come together
Just the tease.
as a community and try
Why
and
do
fight
all young kids talk like this?
for our human rights.
They got indoctrinated.
Like our human rights? Like
Now, especially,
yeah.
it's not just affecting the queer community, but many other communities. And I think that we are able to support each other in a way that we didn't have to before. And because of that, it's made us a lot stronger. I hope I can use my platform and my voice throughout these games to try and encourage people to stay strong in these hard times. I know that a lot of people say, you're just an athlete, like stick to your job, shut up about politics, but politics affect us all. It is something that I will not just be quiet about, because it is something that affects us in our everyday lives. So, of course, there are things that I disagree with. But
are we allowed as a country to revoke or suspend a passport for a year so that these kids could just country hop until they have, you know, I know you could country hop. I know you could be in the country for what, 30 days at a time.
Yeah.
Just let them country hop, just suspend their U.S. citizenship. What do you think, Gimpy?
But CT, when people with certain diction, they talk like this, it's like they like literally they don't know what they're talking about. Like they sound like they're morons. Like, it's like they have no great diction.
Mike, should their passport be suspended?
Yes, definitely. If you denounce anything the United States does, you should be kicked out. Kicked out.
I wouldn't say anything, Mike. I'll be real. That's
if you're against our government or our president, you should be removed from the country.
I think there's a lot.
Like again, they have every right to do what they're doing.
It's just me. It's me.
Yeah,
these are soy boys and soy girls. I'm sorry to say this real quick. I'm sorry to cut you guys off. These are the weakest link of America. They should not be allowed back in the country.
What used to matter is that the Olympic Committee enforced the moral ethics code that you weren't allowed to talk politics while you were wearing these stuff. That's what the problem is that they're doing what was not supposed to be done.
As an Olympic athlete, you should zip your lip and not talk about the country that you're representing.
Right, buddy. But
again, so Gimpy, that's like me saying, so Gimpy, you hire me. Gimpy, you hire me with your company. And you make me a manager, right? I'm just giving you a heads up. You make me a manager and I just start talking crap about your company. You're going to fire me.
But that's a work thing. That's not citizenship in the nation that guarantees you the right to criticize it. You literally are a fucking idiot. When you talk like that, dude, you make the world think you are as dumb as bricks, because the First Amendment is literally the guarantee that that moron can sit up there and babble that stupid shit to the world. So yes, I don't have to like it, but he has every right to do it so that I can sit here and call you a fucking idiot.
Hey, listen, that's your right.
It, as they say, it protects the speech you don't like too. So
you're right.
Yeah, there was a time when people just had, there was a lot more, and especially even black people. You just didn't speak like this about.
This is
an agenda, CT. It's just propaganda. It's an agenda, and it's so clear, and we all see straight through it. We understand that now that all of them have been co-opted to come in and speak against this administration and to be anti-American. And the fact that, you know, this is how protected they are. That one of the only places you can do this would be to America. Other places you just wouldn't be doing it.
Here goes a real patriot. This is back in 2020. Her name is Tamara Scott.
Feel to represent your country like this.
Look at that.
Feels amazing.
See, she loves America.
Oh yeah.
I love living there.
Yes.
I love it.
That's a good patriot.
They call her Uncle Tom.
Yeah, well, that's their problem.
I'm loving this to see a black woman to do that, because you know,
and I actually met her before. Jasmine Biles. She was a gold-winning gymnast. I met her before because she's from Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Amazing patriot. She's amazing. Team USA.
Thank you for showing that, CT. Thank you.
Yeah. Here we go. Here goes another person.
A lot of hardship in the world.
Yeah, you had a lot of hardships, right?
And there's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of violence. It can be tough to reconcile that when you're also competing for medals in an Olympic event. I actually have some thoughts.
Why are you even thinking about it?
We don't want to hear you think.
Why are you even thinking about any of that? You have an event to focus on. The politics of your country have nothing to do with what's going on here. You represent it to win medals, so that to show we dominate in athletics. I mean, you're there to flex for us. Their job is to win and only to win. That's it. Because they're there to show that we dominate across the board in athletics, right? That's what the Olympics is. It's a giant pissing contest between all the countries in the world for who is more physically fit.
She's from Vail, Colorado.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
This is where she's from. Yeah, it's a lot of violence going on here. I bet. Yeah, it's a lot of violence. This is like a European town.
They are indoctrinated college students. These people, all of them.
Just like she forgot her lines too. She forgot. She forgot her lines. Like, oh my God, what I need to make sure I say violence. What do I need to add in? This administration, you know.
Well, do you notice? Do you notice she reads her phone as she's speaking?
Yeah,
It's all scripted.
this is
It's
where
all
she's
scripted.
from. This is
Yeah.
she's from a place in America that looks damn like a
Bro,
European.
that looks like when I went to Belize. Like the Dutch, that looks like Belize. Like it looked like a European,
It's no
you know,
crime
town.
where she's from.
Yeah.
It's no crime.
That's what it looks like. But when people look down and read their phone as they're speaking, they're reading a script because they have no original thought to themselves. See her, she's looking down at her phone.
Yeah. Yep.
If you guys don't mind.
Yeah, we do mind. You don't have your own opinion, like.
So last night at the opening ceremonies, Charlize Theron, she had quoted Nelson Mandela. And I don't have the quote off the top of my mind because I'm not brilliant.
Well, if you're not brilliant, why would we watch you?
Peace is not
Wait.
just
She's
the
not
absence.
brilliant. You don't say, and yet you think that you're in a position to tell people about complex domestic immigration policy.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Gimpy, especially someone who's never lived in the hood. Like you could tell she's never lived in the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is that attention-seeking crisis that a lot of young Americans are experiencing.
She's the kind of girl that locks her door when a black dude walks up to her at the gas station. She just locks her door instantly. Ah, shit. Ah.
Yeah.
She's afraid. Yeah, she's
The
that kind of
conflict.
person.
False compassion.
Peace is the creation of an environment where we can all
compassion.
flourish, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, gender, class, caste, or any other social markers of difference. And for me, as this relates to the Olympics, I'm really hoping to show up and represent my own values of inclusivity, values of diversity and kindness and sharing, tenacity, work ethic, showing up with my team every single day, like I said before, and the values that we bring and put out on the mountain and on the hill every single day.
Who raises these
I'm hoping
people?
to represent those who have been supporting me this entire time. And I'm really thankful to be here. And my greatest hope for this Olympic Games, from a broader perspective, is that it is a beautiful show of cooperation and of competition.
Get the hell out of here. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
like who raises these people? It was oozing with insincerity. It was oozing with insincerity.
To give you, to kind of give you like, let me just say this one thing and I'll stop. These people that do these kinds of things have never grown up around black people.
What do black people have to do?
But they emulate them. They've never had black friends. So they can even understand what they're even talking about. They read a script from white liberals trying to control the black community. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the hood. I'm not lying to you. I grew up 20-something years in Queens. I've been around people, you know what I'm saying, that were gully. These little white angels don't know what it's like to even have a black neighbor. See, they rather have a black neighbor, you know? Go ahead.
Yeah. What's happening from my observation is they're experiencing, because I've been around, okay, and they're experiencing, they're compelled to present themselves as what they would want their obituary to say. They want their obituary to say, she was kind, she was sweet, she was really in tune with the suffering of others. Like they are preparing their obituary. That's what they're doing. They can't relate to suffering. They've been pampered all their lives, but they want their obituary to not say, yeah, she was shopping, she was materialistic, she only cared about superficial things. What they want their obituary to say is that she was so kind and thoughtful, and they're preparing for their obituary. Those are those types of people.
Those are the people that call CPS on other people's kids because they don't have. I'm just saying these are the most dangerous thing in the world. Like Malcolm X said, is a white liberal. When a white person asked Malcolm X, "What can I do to help you?" He said nothing.
Here we go. Let's watch this one.
I feel heartbroken about what's happened in the United States.
Well, Lee.
When I'm pretty sure you're referencing ICE and some of the protests and things like that. I think that as a country, we need to focus on respecting everybody's rights and making sure that we're treating our citizens as well as anybody with love and respect. And I hope that when people look.
Well, whose rights is he talking about? I mean,
there are people who believe that the illegal aliens' rights are being violated. There are people who believe Americans' rights are being violated, especially the two people who got FO'd. And then they think that they're violating human rights with how they treat children. Like, if you're arguing what this statement of activism is about, that's what it's about.
Has he ever been to the Middle East? Does he know what takes place?
He doesn't care, dude. These are athlete activists. The minute Colin Kaepernick took that knee and got paid more to do that than he did to play the game.
Oh shit!
The rules changed.
Mike, go in. I'd love to hear what Mike had to say. Dude, this is like the stupidest thing ever. You have Olympic athletes talking against the country that they're representing. It doesn't make any sense.
You're letting these monkeys up here share too much of this bullshit with everybody. Thank you.
Hey,
Good glorious morning to everyone. CT, you African motherfucker, sir. I'd like to know this. One, is this a monkey show today, sir? Are we talking about how I heard Mike say, "Hey, I was raised around blacks," and
let me get back to let me get back to the video.
Definitely. No, but the whole thing is
hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike.
Let me ask you this.
Mike, hang tight. Let me.
Okay, all right. I just want to ask you a question. When
Here we go.
It's compete in the Olympics. They realize that that's the America that we're trying to represent.
I think it brings up mixed emotions to represent.
It brings up mixed emotions to
the U.S. right
Hunter
now.
Hess. That's
Where's
a German.
this dude from?
German.
Hunter Hess. Where's this dude from?
He's German.
Hunter Hess is. Oh wow, he's a big guy. He's 6'9". He's from Oregon. He's from Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Bend, Oregon? Bend.
Right outside of it's close to Eugene. Yeah, it's up there in the mountains. It's up there in the mountains.
It doesn't sound like any Latino kings are there.
Bend, Oregon is 82% white, 0.4% black, 0.4% Native American, 1.62% Asian, 0.14% Pacific Islander. Every other race, 0.55%. Let's hear what Hunter Hess has to say about the injustice in America. Here we go.
It's a little hard. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan
does he talk like
of, and I think a lot of people aren't. I think for me, it's more I'm representing my friends and family back home, the people that represented it before me, all the things that I believe are good about the U.S.
So you're just representing
I just think if it aligns with my moral values.
Oh man, I could be here interviewing him. I would say, hey man, would you ever live in Detroit, Michigan? I would love to see what he would say.
I feel like I'm representing it. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. So yeah, I just kind of
would love to see him 3 o'clock in the morning walking me with Mont Boulevard, getting some Chinese at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd love to see this guy, see how he would do. Yeah.
He's got a great head of hair.
He does have some good hair. I will admit that. Yeah.
He's a fagler. He's a fagler.
We don't know that. I mean, do you think so?
Dude, that guy's sweet as apple pie, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, no way.
Yeah.
That guy's sweet as apple pie.
He loves women.
You know, he said "you go, girl" multiple times in his life.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
No, but the whole thing is this. I want to ask you this. If you're on the Olympic committee, you shouldn't be talking bad about the flag that you're representing. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Yeah, the director should dismiss them. But I guess Gimpy is right. You do run into, I guess, a constitutional violation. Even though you're go ahead, Gimpy. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, white man. All the white man can talk freely today.
Go ahead, Gimpy.
No, it's a slippery slope because you're basically endorsing the flag, but then you're talking bad about it. So it's like, what are you doing?
Dude, the Olympic Committee, the United States Olympic Committee, can remove the IOC violating what they can and can't say in press conferences regarding politics. But they got rid of that on purpose. Like I told you, the minute it became more profitable for athletes to be activists, and you can pay all these people, that's what they're going to do. None of these guys even understand what ICE does. If you ask them
They
what
don't,
the
they
mission
don't.
statement of
They don't
ICE
get
was,
it.
they wouldn't be able to
They
tell
don't
you.
get it.
Somehow they're Satan walking around America doing their job. And they did their job under their favorite presidents too. The exact same job. Didn't change. Not a drop.
But Gimpy, you know what's crazy? What's crazy? I'll be really brief. You know what's crazy? They would applaud the people that they're putting down, ICE, if they save their own family members from grape or any kind of attack. They would praise them. But all of a sudden, ICE is the enemy until they're the victim. Until they're the victim, and then all of a sudden, ICE is the hero. The police always hate the police.
I would rather ICE didn't come save them from the grave.
People always hate the police until they need them.
No, that
craziest paradigm I've ever seen.
To like half of these white people who get attacked by somebody who got released and then they get attacked again, and they're like, "Oh, it's the system." No, you are not. Like I said, Sunday. Was it Saturday, right? But I said Saturday on the Guy Show. People need to be adequately aware of what stage in the game we are at, sir.
And the biggest problem,
like I used the Trojan horse metaphor, we are not at the horse being left outside the gate. We are not at the part where they pull the horse in. We're not at the part where they leave to go party and celebrate the victory overnight with the horse sitting there. We're not at the part with the guys spilling out of the belly of the horse into the city. We're not at the part where they start attacking and killing and raping and pillaging and all that. We're not at the part where they're burning down the city. We're literally at the part that comes next, right before they finish wiping out the government and taking over the city themselves. So apologies. These people are so polarized. You're wrong. They don't want ICE to save them. They'd rather drown. They'd rather unalive. They'd rather get raped. These people would think that their lives were over if they owed it to. Listen to your enemies, man. Listen to what they say. They are completely indoctrinated. Top to bottom, buddy. Listen to what these say at these protests. Listen to what these idiots are saying on the podium. Well, I don't represent everything. I only represent my friends and family, the things I agree with. That's not how representation of with your flag works. You don't get to pick and choose. You, like you said, you're representing the whole country. You're there to flex for America.
We had we had protesters a couple of years ago in Virginia, and we ran them off. They tried to come to the ocean front, and we ran them off. And the police weren't doing anything. They were just standing there watching, like with doe eyes. And the locals ran them off. So if you're asking me, if you come to like a country town and you want to try to mess with people, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But these protesters are starting to learn that people aren't messing around anymore. They're beating them up. They are. They're tired of it.
You can't really talk about Virginia when your new governor is the most psychotic leftist in the history of all time, and she won hands down.
Well, I didn't vote for her.
You don't have to vote for her, but you can't.
I didn't vote for her. But
fighting the man when they put the woman in.
I didn't vote for her, so
raise your.
You're fine. I voted for. I did vote for Newsom. I did vote for him. He was a great governor, fantastic governor. He was. He's a really, really good governor. But no, I didn't vote for him. So. Yeah, I didn't vote for her. I'm sorry, her. I didn't vote for her. But you're good, man. And I mean, well, Virginia, it is history. But Virginia has the first woman governor of all time. So.
All right. What it is to be patriotic.
It's the first woman governor.
Here we go, guys. Real quick. Let me say this real quick.
No, first woman governor in Virginia, maybe. Texas
spoke
has
at
the
the
first woman
National
governor in
Prayer
history.
Breakfast the other day. I saw.
Going to be
Laura,
huge.
it was prayers with a side of scrambled humor, Trump style.
The last time I came, I got in at 4 a.m. They said, "Sir, you're going to be speaking at 7." I said, "Really? Oh, that's wonderful." I said, "Where? National Prayer Breakfast." I said, "I'll be there. I'm afraid not to be. I need all the help I can get." Mike Johnson's a very religious person. He'll say to me sometimes at lunch, "Sir, may we pray?" I say, "Excuse me? We're having lunch." It's okay with me. I said, "I won't qualify. I'm not going to make it to heaven." And the New York Times did a front page story that Donald Trump is questioning his life and the meaning of his life. No, I was just having fun. I really think I probably
Isn't that wonderful? He always does those side swipe under his breath.
We're having lunch here. We
jokes.
got to pray. Funny. Okay, meanwhile, Kamala Harris is trying to rebrand herself, Laura, as the Mamala of Gen Z. Well, in any event, she's renaming her media handles.
So Kamala HQ is turning into headquarters, and it's where you can go online to get basically the latest of what's going on, and also to meet and revisit with some of our great, courageous
She looks sober here. She looks very sober here. I don't know if you guys agree.
Probably keeping her sober.
She looks very. Yeah, she looks clean here. She looks very clean here.
What time do you think she starts drinking usually?
10 o'clock in the morning, without a doubt. 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning. 10.
No way. She's one of those vodka chasers right when she wakes up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Hafez, I heard we owe you get well soon. Your lobotomy was a complete success.
Yeah. Thank you.
But you can see how skinny her face is. Like she has the bloat is gone off of her nose and her cheeks. So she's definitely not drinking.
Dude, because the money ran out. So they're telling her she's got to stay sober to get the money back.
Our great, courageous
Yeah,
leaders.
she looks skinny.
This is about as interesting to Gen Zers, Laura.
The
as
odds
the
are
Lord's
she's
Welk
taking
reunion.
the pill.
I mean, even CNN found it cringeworthy.
By the way, the handle they're using, you can see there, we're zooming in on it, at headquarters_67. 67, as the kids used to say. Well, used to say a lot of things. And I think they also used to say, that's probably cringe.
Oh, boy.
Does she plan on running again for president, or what's going on here?
They tried it out for governor in California.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
I don't
She's
see
trying
it.
how to build like some sort of like internet hub out of her old so her website must still get a certain level of traffic that they think they can convert it to like a news social media type, like one of those like Metro Conservative just finished building, like a bribery paid.
I don't think she wants the pressure of office, Pimpy. I think she just wants to make a couple million a year, just doing seminars and doing like speeches and just, build her wealth from there. But I don't think she wants political office, man. I just don't think she wants that stress. What do you think?
She might go for district attorney again. I heard she was going to go for that.
It's like a downgrade. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Either she's out of politics for good, or she still wants it, dude. That's the only. It's a binary thing with that shit.
I mean, that stress has to destroy you. That amount of stress, being like one of the most polarizing people in the world, it must crush you, stress-wise.
Yeah, but wasn't there a time when politicians who finished their service to their country would go back to their farms to be farmers again?
Yeah. I think Gerald Ford did that, if I'm not mistaken. Gerald Ford did that. He lived in who else? I think Jimmy Carter did that. He actually went back to his farm, if I'm not mistaken.
Didn't Washington do that?
I don't think Washington.
Jimmy Carter did it after he achieved the highest office in the land and couldn't do anything anymore. It's not like you go from being president to being mayor of a city.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing greater.
He retired.
The whole thing was,
like all of them do their branches. They all retire to their
Gerald
ranch.
Ford became president after Nixon had to, basically give it up. But
Hey, did
Jimmy
anyone
Carter
pay?
was actually
Anybody
elected.
pay to be up here? Anyone pay to be up here ranting and raving, talking about this shit? Either one of you guys paid to be fucking up here on this screen right now? Anybody? Anybody?
No, sorry,
No,
we're
right?
not obligated.
So when
to
someone else,
I pay every month. I'm a member.
When somebody
Are
else
you a
comes
member,
out,
bitch?
when someone else
I'm a
comes out,
member.
it's time to let them talk because you guys keep talking and talking. Nobody pays for you.
What is wrong with this?
777. I pay every month. Are you a member,
on the
bitch?
fucking panel?
Do you have a green nick?
Your
I have a
opinions
green
don't
nick.
matter. Your opinions don't matter, just like fucking everybody else's. All right. Nobody can keep talking over people nonstop like this. You guys take advantage of CT's channel and come up here and talk for free for fucking 5-6 hours.
You mean like you are right now? Like you are right now? Over talking to people like right now?
Your $5 super chat.
Is that what you mean?
Your $5 super chat does
Because we
not
all
mean you
take
can
turns. We all
talk
take turns
for
talking.
6 hours straight.
Please tell me how I take advantage of CT.
Did
You're
I
gay.
say you? Did I say you, Gimpy? Fucking mind your business while I'm talking. You guys don't spend money to be
Because we all
Gimpy.
take turns talking, and that we're not over talking. But you're the only one that
Mike,
seems
you
to
don't even
overtalk
pay to be up here, Mike!
You're the only one that overtalks.
You don't pay to be up here!
Why do you do that? Why? Why do you do that? Why do you overtalk people? Why do you do that? It's interesting to me. Is it because you have a tiny penis?
Are you eating?
Imperious?
Or are you just on your OnlyFans again? Because you seem like you have your mouth full.
I was brushing my teeth, Hafez. You know?
I don't think you did.
Oh, so you finished the OnlyFans session?
I was brushing my teeth. I was fasting today, so I'm a little upset. Sorry,
You're
guys.
fasting? Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm your mother's fucking pimp, bitch. Shut the fuck up, Mike, with your smart
My
remarks.
mother's what?
Shut
My
the
mother's
fuck up.
passed
I don't
away.
give a
My
fuck.
mother's
I don't
passed away.
care. I don't care, Mike. I don't want to hear you.
Passed away.
The fuck up. Up here talking about I had black neighbors growing up. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
I did. Have
If
you ever
you
had a black
did, they should have
neighbor?
beat your
You ever had a
fucking
black
ass
neighbor?
every day, bitch. Shut the fuck up,
When's
Mike.
the last time black guy fucked your wife? When's the
Up here
last time
talking
you fucked
about
your
the
wife?
same shit
When's the
every
last time?
fucking day. Oh yeah, CT. Whatever you say, Daddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, CT.
Oh, CT's my
Oh, you're
daddy now?
absolutely right. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
Are you
CT.
jealous of me and
Oh,
CT's
you're
relationship?
right.
Are you jealous that
Oh,
me and CT are
you
friends?
suck
Are you
so
jealous?
much black cock, motherfucker. You should
Are
be
you
a porn
jealous?
star.
I like
You
black.
should be
You
a
just, I'm
fucking
saying, I
porn
like
star.
what? I like
You
what?
should be a white bitch that sucks black cock in the porns, bitch.
But you're a
You should
little
put a
fat
fucking
gay
dress
bald
on.
guy.
You should
Yeah,
put a dress and a
saw
wig
your
on.
cam slip
You suck so much
777.
black cock,
I saw
motherfucker.
your cam slip,
Shame
dude.
on
You're
you, boy.
bald. You're a
You're
little
so
bald fat
filled
guy.
up with cum. Your mouth is so
You're
filled
a
up with
little fat
CT's
bald
cum.
guy.
Motherfucker, you're gonna get a cum cavity, motherfucker. You suck so much
When
cock
can
up
you
here on this
when can you
stage.
bring it over?
You
When
make
can you bring
me
it over?
sick,
When
boy.
can you bring it over?
I hope they go back to Ellis Island and bury your
Can
ancestors.
I ask you something? Can I
fucking
give you a
Italy,
free?
bitch.
Can I give you a
If you
free?
are
No
Italian, you cocksucker.
no charge.
Hey, real
No
quick,
charge.
Big Dog Physique with the $2 super chat. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity's coming your way. Says blackout 777. Here we go. Big Dog Physique. Salute to you, man. Positivity's coming your way.
All that fucking cock glazing you do every day, and this guy's gonna sit. Oh, I'm sorry, CT.
I gotta get back to the show, man. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Well. Before you play this, though, before you play it, let me just get one thing off, sir. One thing. Gimpy pays to be up here. Hafez, probably not. Mela is worthless, respectfully, Queen. But Mike comes up here. He don't got a $10 cash app. He doesn't have a super chat. He sits there talking about black bitches all day long and black men. And he talks about ICE. And he talks about all this shit. Shut the fuck up, bitch, while I'm talking, bitch. I'm not in the mood today. This guy sits up here every fucking day. Every fucking day.
Say some shit like that to me.
He
What the
sucks
fuck
your
is
dick
wrong
up
with
here
you?
on stage. Go ahead. I bet you won't disagree. Hey Mike, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey Mike, I bet you won't disagree. I bet you won't disagree with what he's saying. I bet you'll never disagree with CT.
Talking about respectfully,
bitch. Mind your business while I'm speaking. Mind your business, bitch.
Respect yourself, bitch.
Shut up, bitch, and mind your business while I'm talking.
Suck a dick, nigga.
We gotta watch the M-bomb. Real quick.
Get out of here. No. Get her out of here if she said that shit. Get the bitch out of here then.
Let me get back to the show, man.
Get the bitch the fuck out of here, dumb bitch.
Let me get back to the show, man.
Worthless bitch. Shut the fuck up while I'm speaking. Go ahead, CT. I'm enjoying the show.
CT, before you start the video, you know those Olympians who were bitching about America?
Yeah.
You know where they are? They're in Italy.
Yeah, they're in Italy.
You know who's the prime minister of Italy?
Meloni, yeah. Yeah.
You know how hard she's 10
Meloni
times harder on immigration than Trump is.
Yeah. Yeah. Georgia, what's her name? Georgiana.
You do understand that they don't know anything, right? That the sum total of knowledge of that athlete, pick anyone beyond the sport that they play, you could fit in a shot glass, right? These people have spent the majority of their waking lives committed to being able to be at the Olympics. And instead of doing what they're there to do, flex for their country, they have been pre-programmed to spew that nonsense so that they can get clips and likes. And then they can make money when they come home because all the sponsors are going to want to run to these guys and say, oh, you're the most intersectional guy at the Olympics. Let me give you a $10 million contract.
Yep.
broke motherfucking bitch up here.
All right, here we go.
A mess from President Biden when it comes to the economy. But at what point is it on you? At what point are we in the Trump economy?
Oh, I'd say we're there now. I'm very proud of it. 5.6%. You know, we have a GDP of 5.6 despite a shutdown. We had a 42-day shutdown. I call it the Democrat shutdown. And because of that, I lost 1.5 points. I would have been in a 7 GDP, which hasn't been seen, I don't know, ever, maybe ever.
Yeah.
And I think 26 is even going to be better. You know, we have hundreds of billions of dollars pouring into our country, actually trillions. $18 trillion is being invested in our country as we speak. And there are factories and plants and thousands of businesses being built all over the country. Nobody has ever seen it. I just spoke to President Xi of China. Nobody has ever seen anything like what's happening right now in America.
When will we see those jobs and those factories open? Because manufacturing has been down.
Well, you're already seeing it in construction because they're all building. You know, we have factories being built, car plants are coming in from Canada, coming in from Mexico. They're leaving Germany, Japan. They're all coming into the United States. And you're seeing it in your construction numbers. And, you know, the plant, we have to build them. And the plants are under construction.
In your term, you think those plants will open in your term?
They'll be opening up over the next year and a half.
777, what do you think about this?
Absolutely, CT. Thank you very much for having me on the show. You know, a real man up here, respectfully.
Go ahead.
So people didn't argue with what Biden was doing, what the economy was doing with Biden. You know why? Because Biden wasn't an alpha male. CT, years ago, we talked about the difference between a simp, a cuck, if you will, and an alpha male, right? Donald Trump is an alpha male, so he's going to have this energy come at him constantly, this people disagreeing with him, people hating even if he's making our country the best it's ever been. You got black women that hate him for being white. They have no other reason other than he's white. You have the GAYs that want Biden back because Trump is respectfully, GAY, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the best that he's possibly can do in this economy. He's given children that are born $1,000 for the Trump accounts. Are you familiar with that?
I am.
Okay. He's given each child born $1,000 to start their whole life because their parents ain't shit. He's given them $1,000 if you have a child born in America. If you sign up. You got to sign up for it, and it goes along with the markets.
Oh, those Minnesotan Somalis are going to love that.
Now, the whole world. I'm about to land the plane, Hafez, and your fucking Muslim ass can keep going off about nothing. The whole world looks to us, no matter if they hate us or love us. You know why? Because we're the best country in the world. Our people are the best. Our people are the best citizens. Even those goddamn illegals. They're still working hard to be something. Some Americans that have lived here their whole life are pieces of shit, worthless motherfuckers. And it looks like Hafez is on a plane. I'm very concerned for that. I hope he's not on his way over here.
This country.
Mela, excuse me, take your black ass.
I'm landing soon, 777. I'm going to be landing in your backyard.
Mela, let me land my plane. Don't make me call you.
Fly the plane.
Ma'am. You are the reason that America
passenger in this country.
Ma'am, you voted for Biden. You voted for Kamala. You're up here. Ma'am, you're up here with
you
Trump.
Have no idea who I voted for.
You voted for Kamala. You know why? Women like you like gays. They like
very
they
pitiful.
Like that type of shit.
You're
you probably love
pitiful.
the halftime show, man.
Have you served this country?
Because the guy sucks.
Are you a patriot or are you?
You're not a patriot. You voted for Kamala Harris. You wanted a woman to be president, Mela. That's why there'll never be a female president.
You're an attention seeker.
No, man. You deserve to suck cock and shut the fuck up. That's
you're an
about
attention seeker.
If there was a job for sucking cock, you should be in the position. You should apply for a cocksucker position.
To be in.
Shut up.
Women are supposed to seek attention.
Bitch. Women should do nothing. Women should open their pussy and shut up.
Something is wrong with you.
You're worthless. Shut the fuck up.
Something is wrong with you.
Nobody's talking to you, ma'am.
You better be glad.
I can't talk about Trump without this miserable bitch.
I will
this
make
miserable
you
cunt coming up here
talking
talking
shit.
talking about Trump.
I respect you. I'm not gonna do this.
Cunt. You fucking cunt. Cunt, bitch. Fuck out of here, whore. Miserable fucking cunt, making America look bad. Fucking
Can I,
whore.
CT? Can I?
Yeah,
Can I
go ahead,
just
man. Go ahead,
express
guys.
a
Sorry.
thought here?
Right. I'm sick of this weak ass shit. Sick of weak shit up here today.
The other day, I posted some an
Fucking
Instagram
whore.
video to my friend about Trump and how Trump is shaking things up. He's moving things around. You know, he's if you like, reshuffling the world stage again.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
And my friend just came back with the same liberal lefty blue pill bullshit of, oh, he's just doing it to get rich. He's just doing it to make more money for himself and put his name on towers. I'm like, the man is 78, 79 years old. He could die any. You think he needs another dollar?
Right.
The man has lived his entire life as a multimillionaire, if not billionaire. He's lived the best possible life a human being can have, and he's at nearly 80 years old. You think he needs another buck? Is that why he's doing all this? He gets shit from every person on the planet, from every lefty media source on the planet. His entire family are maligned and you know, get all sorts of shit. They probably don't get invited to any of the liberal lefty Hollywood parties anymore. He made himself a pariah in his own country, and people are like, oh, he's just doing it for the cash.
He's the greatest president our country will ever have in our entire existence. The greatest president our country will ever have.
I think history will attest to this.
If he was
I
black,
think history will look very kindly upon what Trump has
if
done.
Trump was black, this whole world would be happy. Oh, wow, look how great of a job he's doing. He's fighting for our people. He's fighting against illegals. He's giving children that are born money. But since he's white, you want to put him on that cross. You want to hang this man because he's white. But if he was black, if he was Muslim, right, then the world would be okay with it. He's doing the Lord's work. But since he's white, see, the white man is the new slave. The white man is the man that's oppressed now.
True.
The white man is the one who is oppressed. We are the new slaves. We are the new slaves. We're getting hung. We're getting lynched. I'm being dragged from the back of a pickup truck because I whistled at a black woman. I whistled at her. Yeah, so what?
777 is the new Emmett Till.
I whistled at her. So what? So what? Now you're gonna drag me, beat me to a bloody pulp, turn me into the elephant man? Why? Because I'm white and I whistled at a black bitch?
I want Gabby Douglas to wrap her legs around you and snap your neck.
Why? Because I whistled at a black bitch?
Yeah, you whistled at Gabby Douglas and she's gonna snap your neck.
He's a white man. He's a white man who's a president. He's a good father. He's a great grandfather. He's a great fucking person. He's protected our country. Shut up, bitch, you worthless whore. Shut up, you worthless fucking cunt. He's protected our country. This bitch wants to stop the word. She wants to stop the word of Jesus Christ right now. He's protected our country from terrorism. Shut up, you worthless fucking bitch. Drop her down, CT. Drop her down. I'll never come up here again. Drop her down right now, sir. Please. Please. Use my card. Use my VIP card, sir. Please. Please. Bitch, you don't have $1 to fucking donate, bitch. You can't even shut me up. I'll call you a whore nonstop until I get kicked off of here.
Pay him.
Fucking cunt, bitch.
You nonsense talking piece of crap.
Talking about Trump, bitch.
Pay him. You want to talk all this
shit? He stopped our country from terrorism. He stopped our country from illegal immigration. He's fighting the drugs that are coming in from this. Listen to this cunt.
I can't stand
this worthless ghetto gagger bitch.
You're just continuously disrupting people.
4 dicks. You belong on a couch with 4 dicks surrounding you.
You belong in a penitentiary. What the hell is wrong with you?
You should be deleted, ma'am. You are a worthless fucking whore.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm not going to go back and forth, bitch. I know your pussy's wet by me yelling at you.
Did you ever think about applying for the TV show Game of Thrones?
Worthless bitch. Shut the fuck up, whore.
Because the way you use that CUNT word, you're very comfortable with it. You should come and act in Britain.
Fucking cunt, bitch.
What an angry micro penis you must have.
Bitch. If I had a micro penis, you'd suck it until you puked, bitch. in a dog bowl. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I would bite it off.
Worthless whore.
It's worthless to me.
Fucking cunt. Shut your mouth
It's
while I'm
worthless.
speaking, bitch. Anyways, he's fought terrorism. He's fought drug trafficking. He's fought
You
illegal
were breastfed as
immigration.
a child.
He's fought illegal immigration. He's protected our borders.
Your
He
mother
built up
looked
a
at you and was
fence.
like, hell no,
He
I do
built a
not want
fence.
this thing touching my breast.
He built a fence. We
And
protected
you've
our
been
borders.
rejected by women ever
He's
since.
protected
every
our
day.
elderly. I got
This
you
is why
triggered,
you
bitch.
perform these
I got you
antics.
triggered, bitch. I own you, bitch.
Rejected by
I
women.
own
This
you,
is why
fucking
you
whore.
perform these antics.
Get out in the
and we're
field,
sick
bitch.
of it.
Bitch, get out in my field
Where's
and
your
work
money?
for me, bitch.
Pay the
Get
man
out
to
in
shut
my
me up.
fucking field.
Pay this man to
Go
shut
make
me
me a
up.
fucking blanket, bitch.
Otherwise, you are
Go
just
make me a
tripping.
blanket, you worthless fucking
You
whore.
have no.
I will bring you a glass of lemonade, bitch, when you start sweating. Fuck you. Fuck you, you worthless cunt.
You wanna? You
Sick
wanna
of you,
do that?
bitch.
Don't you want
Sick of
that?
you, bitch. I want to walk you like a
You
dog,
want it.
bitch. Worthless fucking whore. Bum.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's what you want me to
Protected
be.
our
Right?
borders. Hey, can we get back to the show? Mella, you loud
You
mouth
want to pay
fucking
me
cunt.
to ride your face,
Raging
don't you?
fucking lunatic whore.
Hey,
You
real
want to
quick,
pay me to ride your
That's
face?
under
let me
like
play
slavery,
this
That's
video.
what you
Mouth,
want.
bitch.
Sucking them off.
Here, let me
Cunt.
play this. Here, let me
Fuck
play
you.
this. Hold on for a second. Here we go.
Schools across the nation have given permission to their students to ditch class and go protest ICE. Yep. Forget about that education you're going to need for the rest of your life. Just go fuel some hate, would you? Well, those schools have failing academic records in math and English. North Central High in Indiana, 14% of students are
Oh
proficient
my
in
God. Woo! 14% math. Jesus Christ.
24% proficient in English. Roosevelt High in Chicago, a little bit over 22% proficient in English, with a dismal 7% proficient in math. And at Folsom Union High School in Arizona, 20% proficient in math, 25% proficient in English. That's according to the state's Department of Education Comprehensive School Report Card System. And Fresno High School in California, under 10% proficient in math, just under 38% proficient in English. We've reached out to all of these schools for comment. So far, 2 schools have responded. Here we are from Folsom Union High. The district superintendent told Outnumbered, quote, "We provided the full context of our knowledge of the student protest to parents and the local municipalities prior to the walkout. Our teachers are not equipped or authorized to restrain 30 teenagers from walking out of their classroom. The ACT is a college admissions exam, not a proficiency exam. Our schools are all as a BS on A's and B's." Okay, I don't know what they spelled there, but
Oh my God.
Arizona's comprehensive letter grade
I can
system.
see why you would have missed it.
You know why she got it wrong? There's supposed to be an apostrophe there. A's with the possessive S.
And
at
one
the
of
end.
our
B's with the
Yeah.
possessive
Right,
S.
but there's a proficiency
Has
that
ranked
she's
nationally
lacking
as
to not
Nah,
have
she didn't.
No, that she's reading.
Man, she messed up.
No, because she's reading, and the thing is
Yeah.
that she's expecting that there'd be an apostrophe between the A and the S
Yeah,
and
the
the
grammar
B.
You're
is
making
wrong.
excuses for her.
No, I'm
No, but the
telling you
grammar
what
is
they do
wrong,
for
yeah.
a job. They're
I know the
glorified
grammar is
readers.
wrong, but if you're proficient, you anticipate these grammatical errors.
No, you don't
Yeah, but
when you're reading
Yes, you
that.
do.
Not when
she
you're
was
these
just reading
people. Have you
through.
When
seen
you're a
what they do?
genius
They
like
read.
me, you
There's a
anticipate these
machine where
grammatical
all the
errors.
All right, let's
words
get
that
back. Let's
first come out of their mouth.
Let's get back.
Roll.
Here we go.
A
Here we go.
genius? You said you're a genius, ma'am? A fucking
Chicago.
genius?
Schools are
We
all
talked to.
A's and B's.
CPS allows for students to participate in planned civic actions, including walkouts or protests, for a period of time during the school day, according to CPS guidance. None of them above 50%, Molly. Not one in math or reading.
Yeah, and I think part of the issue here is actually the free speech
Did they
rights
all
of students.
coordinate their outfits?
Yeah, they are coordinated. Yeah.
Don't leave their free speech rights completely at the door when they get into the high school, but they're also not supposed to be disruptive. So the school's put in a pretty awkward position.
You know, last
The
week
other
was
thing I
Black
think worth noting
Lives
about-
Matter week of action, right?
No kidding.
Yeah, and
This is how
all those
deeply impactful-
protests on Friday culminate with their Black Lives Matter organized walkout day.
No shit.
America's
Right, and all the
teenagers
teachers
by this
are
issue that's
certified
unfolding.
Black
What they're
Lives
protesting in
Matter
this particular
activists,
case,
right? Like again, do you see a pattern here how this is all
are
working?
ICE
Yeah.
detentions. And in some of the schools, there are students that they know.
Dude, they
that
did it
are
all over
detained
Baltimore. The
in
Baltimore
ICE
kids
and
can't even
facing a
read the
whole new
signs they're carrying around. One kid was
it's their
talking on a clip and he couldn't conjugate the whole sentence he was saying. You heard it. Stop.
Yeah,
Like,
I
stop
did.
sitting
Many
there
of
like
them
you
just
don't
feel it
know
very
how stupid this
personally.
all is.
Look, all I want
I
to say
think
is
that's
it
worth
didn't
noting.
harm Greta Thunberg's career.
Yeah.
Not going to school.
You know, I've had
Or having a little
had
touch
enough,
of the
man.
artard.
I think I've had enough. I think this is my official crash out moment on CT's channel. I've really had enough of you people. No offense. I'm just so upset with this dumb bitch up here. Like, we let her have this space, right? So what is the purpose? She doesn't pay to be up here. She brings nothing to the table. She's a worthless woman. The
What is
reason
this
why
Do you speak French?
she is
What
the
is this
reason.
weak stuff?
She is the reason why
You
gays
don't
are
even
on.
speak another
She is
language.
the reason, ma'am. Just
You
I'll
don't
let
even speak another
I'll
language.
let you rebuttal. I'll let you rebuttal, ma'am. She's the
No,
reason,
you're not
and your
gonna
audio
let
is bad.
me do
And your audio is
anything.
bad, you dumb whore.
Apparently
And your
you
audio is
detest
bad,
me.
you dumb whore. You dumb whore. Shut up.
Apparently you detest
Your
me. You're not
audio
gonna
is bad,
let
dumb
me
whore.
do anything.
Listen, she's why Bad Bunny was on the halftime show right here.
Oh, okay. All
This
right.
is the fucking
You're
this bitch
reaching.
right here.
You're
This
reaching.
bitch right here is the reason.
Yeah.
I gotta watch some gay meat cigar smoker dance around and frolic like a fucking cheerleader up there because of this bitch, because she voted for this shit in here for Kamala. That's why.
You're projecting.
All right. Bad Bussy was up there dancing and shaking his pussy around. Disgusting, man.
And you got turned on, didn't you?
Disgusting. Women love gay
Maybe
guys.
you're in denial about how.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.